Every reward starts with a risk. One moment could change how the world sees you. Tonight, at Foxwoods Casino Resort, the stage is set for a high-stakes showdown. In the main event of LFA 232, the featherweight title is on the line. Erick Visconde, a proven finisher whose knockout accolades and elite grappling pedigree have elevated him into title contention. Across from him, Gustavo Pintos, a rising force from Uruguay with the confidence of a champion and the pressure that comes with protecting perfection. The risk is real, so is the reward. 5 rounds to claim both. Around them, hungry prospects and international talent chase the same opportunity to gamble on themselves under the brightest lights of their careers. Because in the LFA, fortune favors the fearless. From Foxwoods Casino Resort, LFA 232 starts now.
Beautiful Mashantucket, Connecticut, in the Foxwoods Resort Casino plays host to the first of a triple header of events on 3 consecutive Friday nights. From inside the Premier Theater at Foxwoods, this is LFA number 232. We are back, LFA Nation. Welcome to the Legacy Fighting Alliance on Vice TV. Ron Kruk, thrilled to be joined by the former UFC champ and number 4 ranked featherweight in the world, Aljamain Sterling. Aljo, so great to have the Funk Master in the broadcast booth tonight.
I'm super excited to be here. Great night of fights for LFA. Man, there's some banger fights right now, and I cannot wait for the main event. Visconde versus Pintos. That is going to be a fight you guys do not want to miss. Both these guys bring a lot of action, a high pace, and of course, some spectacular knockouts. So make sure you guys tune in to watch that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tonight, the LFA will stage its first of 5 World Championship title fights over the next 3 events. As Aljo said, we will crown a new king in the LFA featherweight division. 2 prospects squaring off for the vacant 145-pound strap when Brazil's Erick Visconde clashes with undefeated Gustavo Pintos from Uruguay. Aljo, let's begin with Erick Visconde, who captured the 2025 Fans' Choice Award for Knockout of the Year with a sick spinning elbow. But this guy is also a black belt in BJJ and has 6 victories via submission, so he is a complete dual threat.
Yeah, he really is. Like, he has the whole package. He's super exciting to watch. He's going to go out there. He's going to do a great job of just improvising, utilizing those spinning elbow techniques, utilizing those hook kicks that he likes to use, and he brings the pressure with his hands, combinations, and just really just stays on top of you, gets your back. He's looking for ground and pound. He's nonstop action the entire time that he's in there.
Visconde has been on fire. He has won 9 of 10 and has 12 career finishes. The man on the opposite side of the octagon, Gustavo Pintos, is looking to claim LFA gold in his 2nd fight here in the promotion. But more importantly, he is looking to make history tonight and become the first fighter ever to be crowned LFA champion from Uruguay.
Yes, he really is. The one thing I like about him, he has an educated jab. He utilizes the clinch a lot, oblique kicks, but he will strike, throw combinations, then step out of danger, and then go back and strike again, and then exit with another strike. So he's fun to watch, super dangerous, and the thing about him, he just wants to be the first guy from Uruguay to really make a splash for his country. And I think that's what it's all about. He wants to be a pioneer, and this is the great place to do it at LFA.
He has yet to lose in his professional career. He has won 10 straight and has finished his opponent via knockout 7 times. Now, both these men, Aljo, have championship experience. Visconde has a pair of titles, and Pintos 3 championships in other promotions, but it's only Visconde who has ever gone 5 total rounds. The LFA featherweight title is vacant. That is because the former champion, Legion Leon Douglas is now doing his fighting in the LFA octagon. That is our main event. Let's check out the rest of the matchups here. At LFA 232, co-main event features Massachusetts product Nasty Nate Ghareeb going for his 5th win in a row when he tangles with Dana White's Contender Series vet from Brazil, Vinicius Cenci. And once again, the crazy deep lightweight division gets the spotlight with 3 matchups going down, including the return of 2025 Fans' Choice Award winner for Male Fighter of the Year, Ansar Khamzaev, battling Jordon Tague, who was won 5 of 6. Some very intriguing matchups, Aljo. What's your potential fight of the night?
I think Francisco Canelli versus Travis Arellano is going to be the fight of the night for me. Like, these guys, they just bring something different to the octagon. When they step in there, Francis Canelli goes out there, he uses his length very well, he has big power, and he trusts his hands. And then, of course, you have Arellano, who's a gamer. He's undefeated, looking to push on the pace. He's not afraid. He said he's going to be the aggressor tonight, and he's going to take the fight to Francis Canelli. So I think, for me, that's what makes this fight very, very interesting. None of these guys want to back down, and they're both going to be bringing the heat tonight.
Absolutely. We are expecting fireworks in the first fight of the night to kick off LFA number 232. And we check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by DimeBit Casino and Sportsbook. DimeBit, the official online casino of the LFA. The former welterweight title challenger, Luis Francis Canelli, is 30 years old, and Travis Arellano is 5 years older. The towering 6'6" Francis Canelli is 6 inches taller and will try and take advantage of a massive 9-inch reach advantage. Now to kick off LFA 232, here's the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live around the world tonight from the Premier Theater at Foxwoods Resort Casino here in Mashantucket, Connecticut for LFA 232, Visconde versus Pintos. Tonight's event is presented by Monster Energy, OnlyFans, and Bondi Pier. These bouts are sanctioned by the Mashantucket Pequot Athletic Commission. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off tonight's main card with this bout, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this strong style fighter stands 6 foot tall, weight in 171 pounds. He holds a 3-0 professional record with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Representing Elite Kickboxing Academy and 10th Planet El Paso, fighting out of El Paso, Texas, Travis Arellano. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a kickboxer standing 6'6", weighing in 170 pounds. He holds a 5-1 professional record with all 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing California Mixed Martial Arts, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Itu, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Luis Francis Canelli. Your referee in charge of our very first bout, Keith Peterson.
Both of you received your instructions. Touch gloves if you'd like. Let's fight.
Great to have Keith Peterson in the octagon tonight. Luis Francis Canelli looking to bounce back, Aljo, from his first ever loss in that title fight, a matchup with the current champion Jonathan Piersma, and Travis Arellano. 1-0 in the LFA octagon. This is first fight in over a year and a half, but he is extremely confident.
Yeah, he really is. Long layoff, but these guys could not take their eyes off of each other at that face-off just now.
No doubt about it.
Since they got into the octagon, they've been staring each other down.
Yes, Francis Canelli, you know, what did you take away from that title fight loss? He said it's the best thing that happened. I mean, I was upset, but I realized that I had to work on some things, wrestling, grappling, and he's ready to move on.
He even said he's wrestling with the high school club team.
Right.
Which is, you know, that takes some humbling to do that.
Well, without a doubt. And this next generation, no, big shot from Arellano, drops Francis Canelli. Arellano looking to pull off a major upset.
Calm, cool, collected. As he said, he was going to try to take this fight to Francis Canelli.
Going wildly, and they cut on the face of Arellano now. And it looks like some blood from the nose of Francis Kennelly. Do not blink, folks. We got ourselves a fist fight.
Arellano did say that the one thing he had going for him is that his style's a mystery because no one has really seen him fight. There's not a lot of tape on him. So you don't know what he brings to the octagon. And he's showing us tonight.
Been a year and a half. Said battling a little knee injury, but also a lot of fights falling through. Nice kick from Francis Kennelly. A 9-inch reach advantage for Francis Kennelly.
Francis Kennelly taking advantage of that length now, trying to keep him at range. He's got to watch out for the blitz of Arellano. Nice teep kick.
Yes.
It's almost that karate Kyokushin style from Arellano, waiting to dart in and expose the kick when you're on one leg and just try to dart in as fast as you can. Fastest way to the target.
Blood is streaming down the side of the face of Travis Arellano.
I wonder what caused that. I didn't really get to see. He was the one in the driver's seat.
Agreed. I didn't see it either, Aljo.
Good feints from both of these guys. Hit feints just to make their opponent think about kicks coming.
This is not the distance that Arellano wants to be in, right? That 9-inch reach advantage. He's got to close that distance.
Yes, he really does. He said he was going to be the aggressor. I'm kind of surprised. He's going backwards, but he's being very explosive whenever he does go forward.
Oh, flying knee!
That could have been bad.
Absolutely. And then his feet almost his toes got stuck in the octagon wall. Nice left from Francis Kennelly.
It's nice to see a big guy that knows how to use his range. Take his time, control the pace. He just got to be careful with those push kicks because he's taking a little too long to get to the target, giving Arellano an opportunity to try to crash in with those straight punches down the middle.
Francis Kennelly able to weather the storm. He was in trouble early on. Francis Kennelly, what a kick to the body.
There's barely a reaction from Arellano with that, but that sounded good.
100% finishing rate for Francis Kennelly. 5 wins, 5 knockouts, 5 victories coming in the first round. As we come up to a minute 30, Francis Kennelly could be going into uncharted territory here tonight.
First time in the second round.
Absolutely.
Very foreign for him. There's definitely a speed advantage that Arellano has with the hands over Francis Kennelly. And again, he throws that kick, but he's bringing the knee straight up and then trying to extend it. He's got to whip it a little bit faster, just to cut down that time to get to his opponent.
Arellano said he felt that he could push him backwards and be the aggressor in this fight.
It's not looking like the case right now. Francis Kennelly is the one dictating his pace, holding the center.
Well said. And Francis Kennelly was the one that said, I know he's going to come out firing. Nice kick to the body from Francis Kennelly.
And Arellano knows what he's getting himself into. He said he's not afraid of this matchup. He watches a lot of tape, and he thinks he has the goods to beat him. Oh, there's that clinch I was talking about.
Without a doubt. And that cut, now it's streaming blood.
Biggest weapon for the shorter man, always that powerful overhand attack. I wonder if Arellano's going to look to try to close the gap and start to throw that again a little bit more frequently. Maybe start at the body and try to come over the top. Ooh, hard calf kick.
Time winding down in the opening round, and for the first time in his professional career, Francis Kennelly, the title challenger, is going to the second round.
First time for everything, they say.
Without a doubt. I was very impressed, Aljo, with Travis Arellano, his confidence, and like you mentioned, he said he watched his tape, he did his homework. There's so many guys that don't do that, and it drives me crazy. It's like, why would you not take advantage of the opportunity and really do a deep dive on your opponent?
100%, and right here, he darts in with that right hand, right at the moment where he's about to lift his leg off of the ground, where he's not grounded, he can't move as fast, and that's the one thing in the downside of throwing a lot of kicks. But he blitzes down the middle, cracks him, swarms him. I thought the fight might have almost been over, but
without a doubt,
Francis Kennelly did a great job of just weathering the storm, lands a beautiful spinning back kick, and Arellano just looked like he's just unfazed, but I know that had to have hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you. He looked like he was in trouble, and the power of Arellano, if he was able to land one more shot, I mean, it could have been good night for Francis Canelli.
Francis Canelli is locked in. Look at him staring. Almost reminds me of Poetan and Yuri.
Absolutely, I love that for sure. Round number 2, action. As we said, this is the first time Luis Francis Canelli moves on to the second round.
Arellano back with that karate style, light on his toes, bouncing, taking his time. You know, he said he was going to be aggressive. I was thinking that he was going to try to push the pace a little bit more, maybe look for those takedowns that he said he would probably try to use if he needed it. But this has been a fun stand-up fight, which I'm happy for.
Yeah, of course, Luis Francis Canelli did go to the distance in the title fight, but all 5 of his wins have come in the first round. And you wonder just how the confidence as this fight goes on for Travis Arellano, who came in as a over 7-1 underdog in this matchup.
Those odds definitely changed by now.
Without a doubt. That first round, Francis Canelli out striking Arellano 28-14.
Arellano crashing with those overhand combinations, right, left, right. But those calf kicks are going to start to add up from Francis Canelli on Arellano's lead leg.
And we never really saw the cut, how the cut happened to Travis Arellano. Producer Jamie McClintock thought it might have been a headbutt. Oh,
Beautiful
Superman
punch and the knee.
and he drops Arellano! Francis
Arellano's
Canelli!
in trouble. Big ground and pound shots from Francis Canelli.
Can Arellano hang on?
He's surviving. He's doing a good job. He's doing the right things. Foot on the hips, clearing the cobwebs. Francis Canelli, gotta let him get back to his feet.
I thought that was a brilliant move by Luis Francis Canelli, making Arellano get back up.
That's the thing with that length. He knows how to use that reach. The way he set that up, faked it, and with a big push kick to the face.
And now he drops Arellano again. Over and out. Luis Francis Canelli, the former title challenger, rebounds in a major way.
Huge win for Francis Canelli. Wow. And just as we saying the tide was turning with those odds, Francis Canelli heard and said, not today. I'm back,
I'm
baby.
the favorite for a reason.
I am back.
Oh, what a shot. It really began with that Superman punch, and that's what makes this kid so fun. Francis Canelli, he'll break out a little bit of everything in his fights.
Man, that push kick to the face was huge. He hurt him with the Superman punch. He circled out of there. Arellano looked like he was in a safe distance, uses that Dalzim-like front kick,
Yes.
connects to the face, follows up with the left hand, big cross, just drops him. Man, I wish my arms were that long sometimes.
He used that 9-inch reach advantage to his benefit and quickly rebounds after coming up short in that title fight against Jonathan Piersma. But I give Travis Arellano some credit. Major upset, hadn't fought in a year and a half, and he put in a very game effort tonight.
He really did.
Let's see the highlights
punch.
here. Yes.
He steps in, he turns the knee.
knee.
He shoots it up and turns it over just to be able to have that kind of dexterity in your hips. And then here we go. Superman punch. Sees the target, follows up, turns the knee over, looking for the chin, finds the target, unloads, hurts him big time, push kick to the face. Like Inspector Gadget, just extends those limbs and finds your
Inspector Gadget reference. Well done, Aljo.
Hey, they call me Unc now, you know?
Yeah.
Only 36 now.
That's my era, man.
That was just wow.
I mean, the power, the precision, and the aggression there displayed by Luis Francis Canelli. We will get the official time on the other side.
Francis Canelli.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Keith Peterson, calls a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 4 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by TKO, Luis Francis Canelli.
That is how you rebound, Aljo, after losing a title fight. Luis Francis Canelli is back, gets another victory, and keeps his 100% finish rate intact.
Yeah, that was huge, man. I'm just in shock by how good this guy is. He found himself in some early adversity, was able to shake it off, battle back, find his shots, and eventually find a home for the finishing touches. And he said when he touches you, guys go down, and they went down tonight.
Without a doubt. Celebrating with Chad George, head coach at California Mixed Martial Arts. The 30-year-old, originally from Sao Paulo, got very emotional about talking. He got his green card recently. He's expecting a baby girl later this year, and things are really going Luis Francis Canelli's way right now.
Yeah, the one thing I was really impressed with Francis Canelli is for him to turn over that knee like that, it was like a homing missile. That's so hard to do, and the type of control that you need of your limbs and the timing. Reminded me of Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson in the rematch against Adriano Moraes.
That's a great point. You know, somebody called this the possible fight of the night. That guy knows a couple things, man. Well done, sir. For a sixth time this year, another LFA alum headlines a UFC event when Brazil's Mel Costa, who went 1-1 in the promotion, battles with British standout Arnold Allen tomorrow in Las Vegas. Costa comes into his first UFC main event on an absolute tear, winning 6 straight. In total, 7 former LFA athletes will enter the octagon, including the former bantamweight champion, Jacqueline Calvin Conte, who has reeled off 5 consecutive wins in the UFC octagon. Good luck to all the former LFA athletes at the Apex in Las Vegas tomorrow night.
On May 15th, the LFA brings another action-packed card to Connecticut. As Erick Visconde looks to make it 4 in a row in the LFA on his way to undisputed glory.
Oh my God!
But his opponent, Gustavo Pintos, is an undefeated powerhouse with bad intentions.
He goes to the head and drops Carvalho.
The LFA takes over Connecticut.
Feel the rush of the cage, the spin of pure fortune. Dimebit.com, where MMA legends clash and casino reels ignite. Bet live on every punch, every takedown, every knockout. Dive into blazing slots and high-stakes tables. This isn't luck, it's engineered adrenaline. Risk meets reward, champions are crowned. Dimebit.com, casino, sportsbook. Step into the fight. Visit now.
Bruce Irons.
One of the best 2 riders in the world.
Bruce Irons.
Get back out on the main track and spin a few more laps.
We are at Hampton Downs in Auckland for the last race of 2025.
Today we're looking at the top 3 moments from our 2025 season. First up is Daytona.
We are here to show you a typical day of training for Dakar 2025.
Who am I? I'm a champion.
Yes!
Most people think getting in fighting shape is all about brutal workouts and starving yourself. They're wrong.
and I should know.
World-renowned trainer of 12 UFC champions, 3-time trainer of the year.
Here's my secret weapon. Bondi Pure cuts off hunger and nourishes your body. This makes cutting, leaning out, and getting into top condition easy.
45,000 success stories and counting.
Try it risk-free for 90 days. Bondi Pure, it's the champion's secret to effortless weight cutting.
Welcome back to LFA 232 from the Foxwoods Resort Casino in Mashantucket, Connecticut. Let's check out the numbers for a matchup in a division that Aljamain Sterling knows all about, the featherweight division. Tail of the tape powered by Wolfpack. Black Cat. Regivaldo Carvalho is 32 years old and 27-year-old Abbas Abasov is 5 years younger. Carvalho is 2 inches taller and is 3.5 inches longer in the arms. Both athletes tipped the scales at 146 pounds. Once again, inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA featherweight division, brought to you tonight by Wolfpack. Never average, always a wolf. Wolfpack, the official backpack of the LFA. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5'9", weight in 146 pounds. He holds a 5-1 professional record with 1 win coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Representing American Top Team, fighting out of Shakopee, Minnesota by way of Ashgabat, Turkmenistan, Abbas Abasov. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker and jiu-jitsu style fighter standing 5'11", weight in 146 pounds. He holds an 11-6 professional record with 5 wins coming by way of knockout and 5 by way of submission. Representing Teixeira MMA and Fitness, fighting out of Danbury, Connecticut by way of Brasilandia, Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil, Regivaldo, Black Cat Carvalho. Your referee in charge, Brian Miner.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules. Fight hard, keep it clean. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck to you both.
Regivaldo Carvalho visiting Abasov before the fights.
I'm here for it. He wants to assert his dominance right away. Mental warfare is a big part of this game, man. It really is.
100%.
Let's see if it affects Abasov at all.
Abasov, blue tape, green trunks, and Carvalho, red tape and black and white shorts.
And right out of the gate, big calf kick from Abasov. Looking for the clinch, ties him up. Abasov pressing him up against the cage. Carvalho looking for an underhook on his left side. Beautiful knee from Abasov. And one right back from Carvalho. Nothing for free is what we always say.
No, not at all. Abasov got his first win via knockout of his pro career, his last time out, improving to 5-1, said it gained a lot of confidence.
He really has 1 KO, 2 submissions. I'm curious to see what his game plan will be with this one. Obviously coming into this against a very dangerous striker in Carvalho.
Black belt in karate for Carvalho. Started karate at age 10. He's a 2-time Brazilian national karate champion. Brown belt in BJJ.
Nasty right elbow. Yeah, tonight's like the theme of elbows right now.
Yes, you're not kidding. Well, you know, we started the evening off talking about Visconde's spinning elbow. That got him the Fans' Choice Award for Knockout of the Year, and that trend is maybe continuing.
Now we're in some space. I know Abasov talked about wanting to capitalize on those calf kicks, take advantage of that, what he's seen from tape.
Absolutely.
Carvalho's very stationary, though. Abasov light on his toes, moving very well. Harder to hit a moving target than it is when someone is very, very stationary. And he's biting on those calf kicks. Just the feints, just the thought of it, it's got him kind of frozen on the feet a bit. Abasov doing a great job, setting the pace and the tempo.
Yeah, Carvalho still in search of his first win here in the LFA. He's gone 0-2. The Teixeira MMA and fitness product.
One thing I would say about calf kicks, to take that away, you have to push forward. Push your opponent backwards, makes them really reconsider throwing that kick when they're on one leg going backwards. Easy for you to catch, easy for you to knock them off balance, make it hard and score a knockdown, just like this knockdown right there, big left hook.
Big left hook, absolutely. Abasov drops Carvalho, who's hanging on right now, Aljo.
He really is. Man, Abasov is putting on the pressure right now. Looking for those judo sweeps right there. Carvalho attacking the body with that right hand. He's in the clinch, but he's got to worry about the takedown so he doesn't give it up. Sometimes you start striking, it makes it easier for your opponent to take you down.
Can Carvalho shake off that huge shot? Left hook from Abasov.
Good underhook from Carvalho, but he's got to be careful with his feet. He's too narrow. Makes it easier to get swept from a judo player.
Under 2 minutes ago.
And there's the difference. Abasov is throwing a lot of feints at him, where Carvalho is kind of just stationary and just throwing. But when you do that, it's just easier to see, easier to predict, to defend, and to counter.
And to pick apart. I agree, and there's another kick to the body, backs up Carvalho. And he follows it up with some big-time strikes. Good head movement from Carvalho.
Carvalho's got to get going. That was a nasty knee. Big shots from Abasov.
Abasov putting on a show here in the opening round.
Abasov on the back now. Carvalho returns. Abasov looking for a tricky spinning elbow out of the clinch. Guys are getting creative. I like it.
Without a doubt. I mean, high-level stuff here at Foxwoods.
Nasty spinning back kick from Abasov.
Back kick. Oh, man, and now he looks for the takedown, and he gets it. Abasov on the back of Carvalho, who's able to get back on his feet.
Carvalho throwing elbows to the thigh of Abasov right now. He's got his hands trapped. He's got to fight the hands, 2-on-1. Look to get off that cage. Abasov doing a great job of tying him up.
Trying to do anything to slow down this onslaught from Abasov.
See, Carvalho's got to seal the gap. He's got to take his right arm, seal the gap, look to control those wrists, and then try to get off the cage. That leg is trapped, making it a little bit difficult, but if he seals the gap and controls the wrist, it'll make it a little bit easier to get out of that position. Abasov looking for sweeps, trying to sweep the foot of Carvalho. Good head pressure from Abasov. Like, what do you tell him in the corner? He's got to do something different.
Without a doubt, this was a huge round for Abasov. He outstruck Regivaldo Carvalho 18-11, but he was landed 62% of his shots, and he went 8 of 10 with kicks thrown and landed.
Yeah, that's right. Man, that round was pretty much all Abasov the whole time. Feints, throws the big left hook, surprises Carvalho, drops him, follows up, throwing some more punches, and then he blitzes with some great combinations. Even here, just the way that he sets everything up, taking his time, reading his shots. And Carvalho's just very, very stationary. Just makes it an easier target to hit. That's one of the things I always try to teach guys when I'm coaching. Move your feet, don't be stationary. Unless you got that one shot, drop, you can't sit there. And here's another barrage from Abasov, just putting it on Carvalho. Carvalho doing a good job defensively as best as he can, but those little gloves makes it easy for one of those punches to slip through the cracks and to put you down on your butt again.
One spot that Carvalho did have some success in that opening round was his knees. Landed 100% of the knees he threw, went 7 for 7. But he's going to need to do something to slow down this attack of Abasov here in the second round.
Yeah, it just seems like he's just so worried about that calf kick. But see, now he's going forward. That's what he's got to do. We got to be careful of the level changes for the takedown again. But this is a much better approach. I already like it what I'm seeing from Carvalho.
Round number 2, LFA featherweight division.
Abasov only a 1 loss, the American top team product, and he lost.
Khamzaev.
Exactly. Thank you.
Not a bad loss.
No.
Aged very well.
I see Khamzaev.
Beautiful right hand. He's hurt.
Carvalho wobbles and is on the ground. Abasov teeing off now.
Over him.
Carvalho somehow hanging on. Body shot.
The body.
Another rip to the body. Now upstairs to the head.
Carvalho's got to throw something back. Keep the referee off of him.
Blocks that head kick, but Abasov attacking the body.
Man, this is the Abasov show right now.
He is on a mission, no doubt, Aljo. I mean, Carvalho just 1 step behind, another hook from Abasov.
Carvalho's got to tie him up, maybe try to grapple. Goes for the spinning elbow, that was close.
It was close, beautiful level change from Abasov.
Abasov pushing the pace. Carvalho's got to try to tie him up, slow this fight down. If he gets in a shootout while he's already rocked, the next one could put him down for good. Battles back with a nice jab from Carvalho. Abasov went for broke. Beautiful spinning back kick, just as I say that.
I mean, he is destroying the body right now of Carvalho.
Oh, that lead leg is getting chewed up now.
Oh, big overhand rights. Thank you and good night. Abasov drops the mic and drops Regivaldo Carvalho.
That is a wrap right there. Money shot. Beautiful right hand, man. Oh, you got to tie guys up when you get hurt. You can't stay in the firefight. Hopefully you get lucky, but in most situations, that's what tends to happen. And Abasov, he's a sniper, did not let him off the hook at all.
That is so well said, a sniper, and continue to attack until he finished this fight. 27-year-old Abasov.
Man, the versatility, the diversity of his attacks, spinning elbows, lead elbows, the spinning back kicks, just picture perfect, man.
And there he is with his American top team family and his dad, Agamurat Abasov, his dad and his son celebrating right now. His dad has a strong judo background and got Abbas into the sport. And what a performance by Abasov.
Abasov said he would take advantage of the calf kicks. He did that tonight. Here we go. He blitzes, puts on the pressure, pulls himself back from throwing that illegal soccer kick when he's on the ground to the head.
Good point.
Puts the pressure on him, beats him up with a barrage of punches. Carvalho trying to stay there, trying to stay in the fight, circles out. Abasov just taking his time. And man, Carvalho tried his best, but that overhand right just landed in the perfect spot and sent him right to the canvas.
I mean, this is textbook. Unbelievable. Goes low, attacks that calf, and then thank you and good night. We will get the official time of the stoppage up next. Two fights and two finishes here at LFA 232. Abasov with a highlight reel knockout of Regivaldo Carvalho a veteran fighter, Aljo, and the kid, 27-year-old Abbas Abasov, was able to put a stop to his evening.
Yeah, he really did. Just showed that he's been working with some high-level guys, as he said, Javid, Mosar, and all those guys down at Top Team, Siddiq. And he called a shot. He said he saw some stuff in the opening and that he would take advantage of, and he did just that. Showed his full arsenal like he said he would in the pre-fighter meeting.
Let's get the official time from Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Brian Miner, called to stop this fight. 1 minute, 56 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by knockout, Abbas Abasov.
Back-to-back finishes via strikes for Abbas Abasov. Gets his 6th win in 7 fights. Improves to an impressive 6-1 with his only loss coming to Ansar Khamzaev. Said, I wanted revenge, I want Ansar, but Ansar has moved up to the lightweight division. And did I just see Carvalho put his gloves down? Is he going to retire, Aljo?
Yeah, it looks like he's calling it a career. I mean, this guy had, what, 17 fights? And that was a tough one, you know, against a young prospect. And I understand the emotions because I've thought about it. But for him, I get it, you know,
yes.
Tough one. It's like, where do you go from here? I believe that was the 2nd one he dropped in a row. It's just a tough spot to be in, especially with these young up-and-coming contenders who are just so good, so young, man. You're fighting against the clock.
Exactly, and Father Time is still undefeated. There's the American Top Team, his dad, Artem Levin, Abbas Abasov celebrating. And if this is the end of his MMA career for Regivaldo Carvalho, we wish him the best of luck. He is a class act. He has a lot going on in his life. He owns Black Cat Investments, real estate. He buys and resells cars, flips houses, so he is a busy man. So if this is the final fight for Carvalho, well done, sir, and good luck in your next chapter. Well, next week, it's a championship doubleheader from Western New York.
On May 22nd at LFA 233, 2 titles will be on the line inside the LFA cage. In the main event, newly crowned welterweight champion Jonathan Piersma looks to begin his championship reign. Across from him stands a brutal finisher with bad intentions, Diego Bianchini. It all goes down at LFA 233.
Next week, a doubleheader of World Championship title fights highlights a loaded LFA 233 card on Friday, May 22nd. The welterweight straps hangs in the balance when champion Jonathan Piersma defends his belt for the first time in his own backyard against challenger and fighting nerd Diego Bianchini. And the LFA lightweight strap is on the line when New York's ruthless Robert Paricchio challenges the reigning champ from California, El Machete, Richie Miranda. LFA number 233 goes down on Friday, May 22nd from the Seneca Allegheny Casino in Salamanca, New York. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and follow the LFA on all social media platforms for more information, athlete profiles, and an event preview from inside LFA at LFA Fighting.
The future of fortune, the edge of exhilaration. At Dimebit.com, the odds are rewritten, the stakes are redefined, and the thrill is unparalleled. Not just a game, a revolution in motion. Imagine a world where every wager is a step closer to the ultimate prize. When the world plays safe, you play smart. Dimebit.com, casino, sportsbook, your playground of possibilities. It's engineered adrenaline, push past the boundaries, defy expectations. Visit us now.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there, it worked, man.
Erick Ander's neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close second.
A local jump spot. This is where I've learned pretty much all the tricks that I know, and I spend so much time here just to get comfortable in jumps and also just to train.
The condition is like -15, so the feeling temperature is like -35.
Today is tournament day. We're going to be taking you through from start to finish. Hopefully we win the whole thing and celebrate with y'all.
The idea of the day is to help you learn what is your best swim position in a wetsuit. We now try and determine her perfect swim pace for an Ironman distance.
Bruce Irons.
One of the best tube riders in the world.
Bruce Irons.
Welcome back to the Foxwoods Resort Casino in LFA number 232 tonight. 3 fights in the lightweight division will shake up what is one of the deepest weight classes in the promotion. Cage reporter Carissa Maxwell breaks down this loaded division.
The next 3 fights will showcase the next wave of lightweights looking to break through an extremely stacked division, especially this next matchup between Adam Livingston and Kyle Pufahl, who are about to throw down in what feels like a guaranteed action-packed fight. Both these guys are known finishers, but they believe a statement win will put their name in contention. And then, Fans' Choice Fighter of the Year, Ansar Khamzaev, puts his undefeated record on the line against Jordon Tague. Now, Tague told us he doesn't love being an underdog in this matchup, but he does love getting the chance to shock the world and prove people wrong. Problem is, every time Ansar steps into the LFA cage, he looks like a future star. And then Nasty Nate Ghareeb is looking to get his 2nd straight LFA finish against Contender Series and PFL veteran Vinicius Cenci. By the end of the night, we could have a clear leader. But over the next 2 weeks, we still have a title defense and an interim title fight to look forward to in the lightweight division. So who knows what's going to happen.
Absolutely, Carissa. There'll be some major changes in the lightweight division in the next several weeks, and it all begins right now. Let's check out the numbers and the tail of the tape for this lightweight matchup. Tail of the tape powered by CPI stem cells. Adam Livingston is 24 years old, and Kyle Pufahl 2 years his elder at 6'2". Livingston is 3 inches taller, but Pufahl is slightly longer in the reach. Unfortunately, Pufahl came in heavy and will forfeit a percentage of his paycheck to Livingston. Back inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by CPI Cellular Performance Institute, a global leader in stem cells and cellular optimization treatments. Learn more at CPI.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting on the blue corner. This striker stands 5'11", weight in 157 pounds. He holds a 7-3 professional record with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Nose Toes MMA, fighting out of Somersworth, New Hampshire, Kyle Pufahl. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 6'2", weight in 155 pounds. He holds a 6-1 professional record with 4 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Representing Long Island MMA, fighting out of Long Island, New York, Adam Bomb Livingston. Your referee, Keith Peterson.
Both of you have been giving your instructions. Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
Let's fight indeed. Adam Livingston, after suffering the first loss of his pro career on Dana White's Contender Series in September, looks to bounce back tonight. But he has a tough test in front of him with Kyle Pufahl. 5 knockout wins, Aljo, in his 7 victories.
Yeah, and I know Livingston said one thing that stuck out to me is that one way to erase the wins of a bad loss is to go out there and do stuff like this and make them forget. Remind them how good the world how good he is.
Oh, both fighters land, but it looks like Pufahl's in some trouble.
This is a firefight right now.
Fireworks here in the LFA lightweight division.
Man, Livingston wasn't joking when he said he's going to bring the pace and be the aggressor.
I mean, Livingston looks like he's willing to eat a shot to land a couple right now.
Oh, 100%. That's exactly what he's doing. But he just got clipped right there from Pufahl.
Yes, he did.
Pufahl smells blood, and now he's using the wrestling. Smart tactics, especially from the last fight. He did his homework.
Setting up the takedown, Aljo, no doubt about it, with the strikes, and then Pufahl gets him down, but Livingston back up on the feet.
Yes, he said he wanted to get him tired a little bit, Pufahl, and this is what he had to do. He had to go out there and wrestle a little bit just to slow him down. Obviously, he's got a bunch of knockouts, but he's taking the right approach, especially after being hurt by those combinations from Livingston.
I mean, are you not entertained here at LFA 232? 2 fights, 2 finishes, and these 2 men looking for another one.
Man, Livingston, he goes for it, man.
That's a nice jab from Pufahl.
Pufahl coming in with that high guard we were talking about. I wonder if he's going to try to step in with some elbows. Beautifully evading that spinning back kick. Saw it coming.
Beautiful combination from Livingston. Shots landing.
Man, I love how aggressive Livingston is. It's just a little bit defensively irresponsible though when you go for broke like that.
Yeah.
But you know, he's willing to die on the shield, it seems like.
And how tough is Kyle Pufahl? He's taking some big shots and he just keeps moving forward.
Yeah, that left hook, I thought he was done when he got clipped in the corner, the cage side. And somehow he came back and put some pace back onto Livingston. Beautiful right hand, right down the pipe from Livingston.
Livingston strikes, finding the target now as we come up on the midway point of the opening round.
Man, this is a fun fight right out of the gate.
Yeah, we thought that this one could be a firefight, no doubt about it. Pufahl and Livingston not disappointing. Oh, punches his way in. And Livingston continuing.
Just taking his time, measuring the distance.
Yes, well said.
Looking for his strikes, and he's just touching them.
Landing back kick from Pufahl. Livingston outstriking Pufahl right now, 27-12. Landing 65% of his strikes thrown. Ooh, a nice little shot from Pufahl.
Just want to say, man, he's kind of in the habit of leaving that lead hand low, that left hand. And Pufahl 2 times now caught him right over the top with that right hand.
And with 5 knockouts on his resume, Pufahl can end a fight in an instant. Now Pufahl shoots in. Nice sprawl from Livingston.
Beautiful sprawl, way too far away, telegraphed. Arms were wide. He's got to close the gap, close the window before you shoot. You can't take shots like that. But now he's got Livingston thinking about it, so he can use that to his advantage. Just can't eat too many of those. That's That's a huge head kick.
Livingston teeing off now, backing Pufahl off. The knee now to the body. Backing
down.
Pufahl down. In some trouble. Livingston looking for the finish.
Livingston not letting him off the hook. Taking a little breather here.
What an effort. Somehow Pufahl still on his feet.
That is one tough man. Pufahl's got the dog, but he's got to get back in this fight. He's taking a lot of damage in this round.
Huge round for Livingston.
Good jab from Pufahl, sticks it.
30 seconds to go. Long Island, New York's Adam Livingston looking for another finish. Pufahl fakes the takedown. Can he hold on?
Pufahl tries to step in with that lead elbow. Comes up short. Adam controlling the distance. Beautiful spinning back fist from Livingston.
That landed hard, but it looks like,
and again,
Kyle Pufahl will hang on. And needs another spinning back fist as he's going to the corner.
At the bow, I would have been annoyed.
Oh my
I saw it
God.
on Pufahl's face. He was annoyed by that.
He was. The veteran's like, come on, man.
Pull the hat trick.
What a first round for Adam Livingston.
He came out so hard, utilizing, what was that, a 12, 14 punch combination? Just going right after him. He said he would be the aggressor. He wasn't joking. Here he is stalking him, lands that beautiful left hook that looked like it shut him off for a bit. Then he came back, tried to defend, was able to gather his wits, and Livingston back on him, just pouring on the punishment. Beautiful head kick, also rocks, and gets him on skates from Livingston. Pufahl just been on the defensive a lot this round, and he needs something big to come back to make a statement. Or at the least somewhat tied up, but man, that was a lot of damage that round.
And dominating in the striking department, Adam Livingston outstriking Pufahl 78-20. Sophie getting us ready for round number 2 here in Connecticut. You know, Pufahl told us, as our ringside physician taking a look at Kyle Pufahl now, he said he wanted to wrestle Adam Livingston up, try to take him down and tire him out. Let's see if that's the game plan here in the second.
Yeah, the takedown entries aren't looking great, so I think if I were him, maybe push the pace and try to just get him against the cage.
Well
try
said.
to slow down the fight, beat him up there. Because the shots, you've got to do a better job of setting those up to get the takedown.
Funkmaster in the LFA broadcast booth tonight. Aljamain Sterling and Ron Kruk with you here on Vice TV.
That right hand from Pufahl, man, I'm telling you, if it finds a home, if he can stick with it without getting hurt again, it can maybe change the tide of this fight.
Livingston coming off his first professional loss, and he looks like a man on a mission to erase the memory of that first defeat.
You know what's crazy about that, Ron? He said he got the call when he was in Spain.
Exactly, on vacation. And he's like, I'm in Spain. I mean, I can't pass up the opportunity to go on the Contender Series, but he also had a very good time in Spain.
Yeah, what did he say, 190 pounds, something like that?
Yeah. He's like, I had to cut some weight.
Yeah.
And, you know, he lost by first round guillotine.
And he said that was just a mistake.
Exactly.
Left his hands down on the mat. Gant took advantage of it.
Yep, Tommy Gant got the win. He said I'm on the doorstep, but I came home from Spain weighing about 190 pounds. Told us some good stories. He had a good time in Spain, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he did. Rightfully so.
Without a doubt.
Pufahl looking for that right hand. He's trying to split the cross. It's just when Livingston throws that jab, he just brings it back down by his waist. But he's too close in the firefight. If I'm Pufahl, I'm looking to take advantage of that if he can see it. But I don't know if he's recognizing that right hand is there every time he lets his opponent throw that jab.
And hanging in is 26-year-old Kyle Pufahl. That's MMA. Fighting out of New Hampshire. These two said they figured they'd be fighting one day. Long Island, New York, and Somersworth, New Hampshire for Pufahl.
Northeast.
Yeah, you know what? It's so good to be back here on the East Coast, Aljo, in a place you know very well, and to see some of the talent out here as the LFA returns to the East Coast.
I'm from Long Island too, so I know exactly where Livingston's from.
Not sure if you knew. I'm a Deer Park, Long Island guy myself. That's where I was born. Grew up in Denver, but got those Long Island roots.
I don't, for some reason, Pufahl seems like he's blinking a lot, and he's doing it in the pocket.
Is there a reason? Is the sweat in his eyes, or
I don't know.
No blood?
But it's dangerous to do that when you're right in front of the guy. 1 second to blink, and that can be lights out.
Especially with the lightning hands of Livingston. Oh, head kick.
That left head kick is a monster.
Wow, Pufahl lucky that he got his hand up to defend it.
I like to see him bring it to the body, to that liver.
Yeah, Livingston has really been concentrating, going upstairs to the head. And now a little blood on the face of Adam Livingston.
Livingston said, the show continues. Let's get it on.
Little Farmer's blowing, he's back in. Minute 30 to go here in the second round.
That's one thing Livingston can take advantage of with that high guard of Pufahl. When he's covering up, start busy up top, and then throw that left kick. He's gonna probably think he's gonna go to the head again, and then bring it to the body. Livingston shoots for the takedown.
He's a purple belt in BJJ, but I mean, Livingston, a true martial artist, a metropolitan boxing champion, also won a Muay Thai title in Thailand at 24 years old. Oh! Walk-off! Knockout! Just like he predicted! Adam Livingston ends his fight in an instant!
He called his shot, and he did just that. Oh, man. This night of fights has been insane.
Unbelievable finish. Adam Livingston told us, I want a walk-off knockout. I said that's one of my taglines. I won't mess it up if you get it. And Adam Livingston quickly erases the memory of his first professional loss.
Man, is this Mystic Livingston now?
Oh, yeah.
What a way to bounce back.
Oh, huge bounce back, no doubt about it.
And against a tough opponent.
There's the, now that was a great look from our GWP crew of the cut over the eye of Livingston. That was a gash.
Yeah, that was huge.
See if Dale Arbuckle going to work on it. Dale, let us take a look at it first before you close it up. Let's take a look at this highlight reel finish. Oh my goodness, Abington Livingston, known as Bomb, dropped the bomb, Aljo.
Something is in the air tonight as he spins to win. Another beautiful spinning back elbow knockout. Like, just the way that these guys are fighting tonight has been unreal. Livingston looks for the shot, working this technique, gets the shot, stands over his opponent, gets the walk-off knockout like he said he would, and does it in spectacular highlight reel fashion. Man, that's got to feel like he's got to be over the moon right now. Just the way he sets it up, like he pulls the left arm out from that underhook, steps off to the side, gives him room for the clearance, and then lands it clean on Pufahl.
We will get the official time of the stoppage after this. The man known as Bomb, Adam Livingston, dropped the bomb in a scary situation as Kyle Pufahl is being taken out of the octagon on a stretcher. But he did give a thumbs up, didn't he, Aljo?
Yeah, he did to the fans watching and letting everybody know he's okay. I've been on the wrong side of that before, so I know it's a rough feeling.
It's
but
a unforgiving sport, yeah. Kyle Pufahl, 26 years old, one of the toughest guys on the planet. We wish only good things to him and a quick recovery. But it's that man, Adam Livingston, representing Long Island, New York, and he gets another finish.
Just the way he pulls that left arm out, clears the distance. Man, Pufahl just did not see that coming, and that elbow lands flush on the button. He just stands over him like Ali, one of those pictures,
yes, no doubt.
What's my name, So just, man, this was just fun to watch from beginning to end. This was an action-packed fight the entire time, and I enjoyed every second of it. Just high-level technique. Both of these guys going for it, but Livingston coming on the right side of this one.
And you mentioned it, the spinning elbows are the technique of the night. I mean, that is the trend. And Livingston, that one was beautiful. Brian LaFair is in his corner representing Long Island MMA.
Good group of guys right there.
Great group of guys.
As we say, Strong Island.
Strong Island.
Straight out of Strong Island.
All right, and let's now make it official inside to Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Keith Peterson calls a stop to this fight. 3 minutes, 58 seconds into the second round, declaring a winner by knockout, Adam Bomb Livingston.
That was a blue glass shot, motherfuckers. I knocked you the fuck out. Fuck these Russians, you can suck it.
Adam Livingston has won 7 of 8 fights, but that's the one he wanted, Aljo. He told us yesterday he wanted the walk-off knockout, and he did it and got it in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, he really did. Just the technique was just perfect tonight. I mean, there's definitely always some things you can take away even in a win like that, but that's the name of the game, and tonight he's the winner with the skill set he brought to the octagon tonight, and I look forward to watching him some more. I'm curious to see where he goes next with this one.
Without a doubt.
He's obviously calling his shot for get back with the Contender Series, but maybe he gets one more before that happens.
We talked about the lightweight division in the spotlight. He made a statement that he could get a title shot next if the UFC doesn't come call first. Well, LFA wraps up a busy May with the promotion's 3rd international show of the year.
On May 29th, Brazil becomes the center of an action-packed night with 2 LFA titles on the line. In the main event, devastating knockout artist Lucas Fernando aims to make his first successful title defense.
And a flying knee! Oh, over and out! What a finish!
Against the always dangerous Leon Suarez.
Looking for submission.
LFA number 234 on Friday, May 29th will conclude 3 straight Friday nights of fights when the Octagon returns to Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil for the 3rd international show of the year. Another championship doubleheader highlights this can't-miss card. First, a light heavyweight champion Lucas Fernando tangles with former title challenger Leon Suarez. And interim lightweight champion Jefferson Nascimento goes for his 13th straight victory when he battles with Uruguay's Gian Moreno, who has scored 9 finishes in 9 wins. As always, the next generation of Brazilian MMA superstars will be on display in Sao Paulo, including the return of Regivaldo Jr., who has won 11 of 12 fights and will clash with Claudio Arellano, who makes his highly anticipated LFA debut. LFA number 234 wraps up a massive May on Friday the 29th. Join me in the UFC's number 4 ranked middleweight Carvalho for the call live on Vice TV. Select preliminary bouts stream live on Spectation Sports, and the Spanish broadcast airs live in the U.S. on ESPN Deportes. For the latest, follow the LFA across the social media spectrum at LFA Fighting. More lightweight action next. Welcome back to Foxwoods Resort Casino, LFA number 232. A quick update on Kyle Pufahl, who was knocked out by Adam Livingston and taken out on a stretcher. Carissa Maxwell went backstage, and the good news is he was moving his arms and legs. They are transporting him to a hospital for observation, but he did give Carissa a thumbs up. So our thoughts and prayers are with Kyle Pufahl, and we hope that he rebounds and recovers very quickly. The action continues, and the action has been fast and furious. Another matchup in the lightweight division. Make sure to scan the QR code on the screen and get in on the LFA 232 action at DimeBet. DimeBet, the official casino and sportsbook of the LFA. Well, there are your odds, the undefeated Ansar Khamzaev, a huge minus 1667 favorite, and looking to pull off a major upset, Jordon Tague. He comes in at a plus 640. Scan the QR code and make LFA 232 even more exciting. Now for the official fighter introductions, we go inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Jordon Tague.
In his second fight of 2026, former D2 wrestler at Notre Dame College, Jordon Tague aims to derail the Ansar Khamzaev hype train and win his fourth fight in a row. Comes in riding that three-fight win streak. Last loss was back in April of 2025. And Aljo, as I said, wrestled at Notre Dame College from 2017 to 2020.
Yeah, and Notre Dame is not a slouch of a wrestling program. It's actually a really good school for wrestling. I know a lot of good guys that have come out of there. So he's no stranger to the wrestling department at all.
Right.
Now, obviously his opponent is a really good wrestler, really good grappler in all positions, especially once he gets to your back. Tague says he's been ready, like working on his boxing, but with the wrestling that I find very, very interesting, this is American folk style versus international freestyle.
Right.
The big difference with that is that on freestyle, you can lock your hands when the opponent hits the ground, but in folk style you cannot lock your hands, which typically guys are better on the mat, which is working control, because you have to constantly fight to get to your feet. Fighting hands, where Ansar is really strong once he gets to your back. So I'm just really curious to see how this one is going to go and see if wrestling will be that big of a factor for Khamzaev.
Freestyle international wrestling versus folk style American wrestling should be interesting.
Yeah, and Tague said if he gets taken down, he's prepared with fighting and just getting back to his feet right away. Just the name of the game for him is just hustle back to your feet.
And now his opponent making his way to the octagon, Ansar Khamzaev.
After a huge 2025 in which he went 5-0 and won the LFA's Fans' Choice Award for Male Fighter of the Year, Ansar Khamzaev fights for the first time this year. Comes in with a perfect 5-0 record, 1 knockout and 3 submissions. Aljo, he did most of his camp in LA with the UFC's Khamzat Chimaev, and we asked him, hey, what was that experience like? He said it was invaluable and taught me how to control opponents, but said his mental game and fighter IQ grew with that time as well.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like, you can wrestle, but it's another thing to be able to keep your opponent down if you want to, look for submissions, and just being able to attack in those dominant positions. But we've seen time and time again that his experience for his age just shows that he's basically a veteran. And with this fight, he wants to get a big win and prove that he's already top 10 ready for the UFC, which I thought that was very, high expectations for himself, but that's the name of the game. You got to believe in yourself and believe you belong with the best of the best. So I'm really excited to see what his approach is going to be. He's got his first KO, and now I wonder if he's going to be looking to strike more or just bring that pace of wrestling that he's known for, right?
Yeah.
They call him Boris, just like Khamzat Chimaev, which means wolf. I was actually surprised because I thought he wrestled in Chechnya, but he said he actually grew up wrestling in Moscow, Russia.
Khamzaev, very confident, 20-year-old veteran, said the goal is to become the youngest UFC champion
in history.
In history. Comes in making his 4th appearance here. And I believe I just saw Robbie Lawler in his corner tonight representing Killcliff FC. Khamzaev looking to improve to 6-0.
The fascinating part is he said he got into the sport because he saw Conor McGregor.
That's right.
I thought he was going to say Habib.
Yeah.
But no.
Everyone loves Conor McGregor. What a matchup here in the LFA, a lightweight division, 2nd of 3. We check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by Bondi Pure. 20-year-old phenom Ansar Khamzaev is 8 years younger than 28-year-old Jordon Tague. Both athletes stand 5'9" and hit the 155-pound mark. And Khamzaev with the 5-inch reach advantage. Back inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 232 featured bout tonight, and is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Bondi Pure, the ultimate health and daily detox drink. It's a science, not a diet. Learn more at BondiPure.com. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, This wrestler stands 5'9", weight in 155 pounds. He holds a 5-1 professional record with 3 wins, coming by way of knockout. Representing Revolution Fight and Fitness, fighting out of Euclid, Ohio, Jordon Tague. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 5'9", weight in 155 pounds. He holds a perfect 5-0 professional record with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 3 by way of submission. Representing Kill Cliff FC, fighting out of Deerfield Beach, Florida by way of Chechnya, Ansar Khamzaev. Your referee, Brian Miner.
John went over the rules. Fight hard, keep it clean. Want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck to you both.
20-year-old Ansar Khamzaev looking to improve to 6-0, a big-time favorite in this matchup against Jordon Tague, plus 640. Said, I love the challenge. This is going to be tough, but watching Sean Strickland beating Khamzat gave me a lot of confidence. So Jordon Tague, known as Anytime, looking to pull off a massive upset.
Yeah, he really is. He says he's been working a lot on his boxing too. Catches the kick already. Khamzaev's throwing a lot of strikes from the core kick. Shoots in. Tague gets taken down. Looking for a scramble right away. Right arm is trapped, but he's in a good position where he can scoot around, cut the corner, create that funky scramble that I like.
Yes,
and
he
then
did.
both hooks are in, and his arm is trapped.
Khamzaev on the back of Jordon Tague now, and it was one of the things that Tague said he could not allow to happen. And that shot takes Tague down again. A little bit of a scramble. Can Tague escape? Khamzaev still on the back.
He escaped for a split second, and Khamzaev just got right back to position. He's got him almost flying out.
So fast. 3 submission
Tague's got to fight the hands. This is already on. He's got to fight that top
3
hand.
first-round finishes. Looking for another.
He's doing the right things, but he's in a position to get punched now. If I was Tague, I would just go to my back, try to fight the hands. He did a good job fighting the hands the first time. He's got to get the top hand.
Man.
Don't let that top hand get behind his neck or he's done.
Khamzaev's got it very tight, looking for the rear naked choke.
Tague, he's got to
in
get
a
that
lot of trouble. There's the tap out. Ansar Khamzaev remains undefeated and forces Jordon Tague to tap out. Another submission win for the 20-year-old phenom.
This kid is unreal. He looked like he might have said some choice words there to his opponent on the ground. The referee had to kind of brush him off and like, hey, the fight's over, get off.
Yeah, easy, you got the win. Another huge win, his 4th win via submission.
Man, he's a bulldozer.
Without a doubt. I mean, Tague just ran into a buzzsaw tonight. I mean, the way that Khamzaev came out and just aggressively attacked Tague and able to pull off the submission finish, very impressive.
Yeah, Tague was doing the right things for a certain point, but then when he sat up and let him adjust on his back, where a guy who's a specialist in the back taking position, great wrestling, that's not a place you want to be. You want to try to get to your shoulders to the mat. Here's a takedown, some good strikes from a caught kick from Tague. Khamzaev open and throwing some strikes, but he ducks his head, gets in, takes him down. Tague tries to do like a inverted dive through the legs, creating a scramble, but instead he gets his arm trapped. Khamzaev just steps around, throws the other hook in, but watch how he grabbed his own ankle with his left hand. We call that a seatbelt in wrestling. Right here, he's on the back, throwing some good punches, attacking and threatening with the choke. Tague should have been fighting that top hand. He tried to a few times, but he let it go. And Khamzaev, once he got that behind the neck, he was able to just put him away. Just that squeeze just seems like it's just hard to deal with for anybody.
Without a doubt, the power, and you could just see once he flattened out Tague, he had no choice but to tap out. And a 3rd win via rear naked choke. We'll get the official time after this. Another finish here at LFA, a 2:32. Ansar Khamzaev remains unbeaten. And we will get the official time of the submission. We go inside. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Brian Miner, calls a stop to this fight. 1 minute, 36 seconds of the very first round, declaring a winner by tap out due to rear naked choke. Ansar Khamzaev.
The hot streak continues. Khamzaev, the hype train is gaining speed, make it 6 straight victories.
Khamzaev in spectacular fashion. Is that how you envisioned this fight going?
I knew that I'm gonna win. Aljo, you're next. UFC, give me a chance. I'm ready for UFC.
You said you would come out here and put on a great finish, and that's exactly what you did tonight. So what's next for you? What would you like to do in your career?
UFC. That's it. See, people already know my level. You see?
Is there anybody you want to thank? Anything you want to say to the fans out there?
So when starting Dana White Contender Series this year, June, I'm ready, let's do it.
Ansar Khamzaev!
Thank you guys.
6 straight wins. And an interesting call out. Khamzaev wants a shot at our champion, Aljamain Sterling. The brash Khamzaev said the goal is to become the youngest UFC champion in history. John Jones, of course, owns that record at 23 years old and 8 months. Khamzaev, only 20, makes a statement definitely to get a shot at the title next. There he is with his Kill Clip FC team led by Robbie Lawler. What a finish for Khamzaev, who made a statement why he should get a shot at the title next. We asked him, would you rather have a shot at interim champion Jefferson Nasamano or Richie Miranda? And he said, well, if Miranda fights me, he won't go to the UFC. And said he wanted Miranda, though, if he wins, and that would be the matchup for the title. But a statement victory for Khamzaev here tonight, who improves to 6-0.
On June 19th, Louisville will play host to an action-packed night of fights, capped off with a lightweight bout between two of the division's elite. It all goes down at LFA 235.
The summer heats up in June with back-to-back events. The LFA is set to light up Louisville, Kentucky on Friday, June 19th for LFA number 235, live from the historic Freedom Hall. Another big lightweight matchup headlines when Eli Barzilai tangles with the Lone Star Kid, Landry Ward. And then the Octagon returns to the Grand Canyon State on Friday, June 26th for LFA number 236 from the Arizona Financial Theater in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tickets for both events are available now at Ticketmaster.com. All LFA events air live in the U.S. on Vice TV, with the Spanish broadcast airing on ESPN Deportes, and select preliminary bouts stream on Spectation Sports. Follow the promotion across the social media spectrum at LFA Fighting. Ron Kruk and Aljamain Sterling back in Connecticut for LFA 232, and get in on the LFA 232 action at DimeBit, the official sportsbook and online casino of the LFA. Scan the QR code on the screen as we check out the fight odds for the co-main event. Nasty Nate Ghareeb is your favorite at -183, and the comeback on Vinicius Cenci is a +130. Action rolls on. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Vinicius Cenci.
After appearances on the Contender Series and in the PFL, Brazil's Vinicius Cenci makes his LFA debut. Comes in with an 89% finish rate, 1 knockout, and 7 victories via submission. He fought on Season 6 of the Contender Series. He lost via round 2 rear naked choke to Sam Patterson. But Aljo, Vinicius Cenci was very excited to make his LFA debut. Said he has been through a lot. His career has had a lot of ups and downs, but he feels this is the turning point, getting to the LFA and hopefully back to the UFC.
Yeah, this is a big moment for him. He came all the way over to this country by himself, and he found himself a good team. He's got Benil Dariush, who's also in his corner. Giga Chikadze, Yudos Medic, who's on a tear right now. And he's got his black belt, you know, so he says he's ready for everything. His guys got him prepared, and he just believes that he's stronger everywhere, looking for his opponent to make a mistake so that he can put some crosses on what he thinks his opponent throws some wide shots. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. It's just, man, that roller coaster, I wonder how that's affected him, but it sounded like he's in good spirits, and let's see if that translates tonight.
He got very emotional yesterday in the fighter meeting speaking about it, said he came to America, he living in a warehouse at one point, thought about his journey, and as I said, felt that this debut here in the LFA could be the turning point of his career.
His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Nate Ghareeb.
Riding a 4-fight win streak and coming off his first win in the LFA octagon, Nate Ghareeb gets co-main event billing in his 3rd LFA appearance. He's riding a 4-fight win streak. His last loss was to the former champion Le'Veon Douglas, who is, of course, doing very well in the UFC octagon. He comes in, Aljo, with a 69% finish rate, 7 big knockouts, and a couple of submissions on his record.
Yeah, you know, he feels like he can really do a lot of damage in this fight. He learned a lot from his bare knuckle fight that he had.
Right.
And he just thinks that his opponent doesn't use his range very well. So he thinks he can take advantage of that. He's a fun striker, southpaw style that I like. Opens up with that left cross, that left kick, elbows in the clinch. And of course, he throws those teeps to the body, hurts guys, drops them. And he has that killer instinct, which I like in a fighter.
For sure.
Just goes for it. But also, what he said, he's calculated. And when I watch him fight, he is very calculated with his strikes, his ground and pound, those nasty elbows from the top position. He's ready everywhere, and he feels his opponent doesn't know how to follow a game plan, and he thinks he's going to be able to take advantage and expose that.
Nasty Nate Ghareeb looking for his 14th career win. Co-main event as we check out the numbers and the tail of the tape powered by OnlyFans. Nasty Nate, 32 years old, and Cenci is 2 years younger. The Brazilian is 5 inches taller and 2 inches longer in the reach department. Both men made the contracted weight for this very important lightweight matchup. Once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 232 co-main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by OnlyFans, where creators earn. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This striker and jiu-jitsu style fighter stands 6'1", weighed in 155 pounds. He holds a 9-4 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 7 by way of submission. Representing Kings MMA Anaheim, fighting out of Newport Beach, California, by way of Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil, Vinicius Cenci. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'8", weight in 156 pounds. He holds a 13-3 professional record, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout and 2 wins by way of submission. representing Springfield Submission Society and Red Hawk Academy Fighting, out of Southampton, Massachusetts, Nasty Nate Ghareeb. Your referee for the co-main, Keith Peterson.
Both of you are giving your instructions. Touch gloves. Let's fight.
Third matchup in the LFA, a lightweight division. We've had 2 finishes in the previous 155-pound matchups. Will we see another? Vinicius Cenci with the blue tape and a brown trunks. Nasty Nate Ghareeb, a red tape and a red shorts. Ron Kruk and Aljamain Sterling with you. Cage side. Cage reporter tonight, Carissa Maxwell.
Ghareeb doing a really good job trying to measure the distance with the much longer, rangier Cenci. Looking for his openings. Now he's in orthodox, switches back to southpaw. Finds the left hand already.
Oh, and
Cenci catches the kick.
Yes, that was nice, and plants Ghareeb on his back.
I've trained with Cenci before, and Benny, and I actually know Cenci's really good on the ground. He knows how to use his long limbs, so this might be the better plan and strategy for him in this fight. Nate Ghareeb is just nasty on the feet, as he says.
And, I mean, there's a perfect example of his nickname. Little, you know, open palm slaps to the ears, continues to go to work. I mean, he is just a grinder.
Yes, he's not just hanging out on his back. Sometimes you see that with guys, even at the highest level of the game. They get taken down, they just are content to kind of just hold on. But Ghareeb's doing a good job striking, trying to make him uncomfortable, not let him just rest on top and find some ways to do some damage or pass his guard. Using that cheese grater technique, Cenci is. Got Ghareeb smashed against the cage right now.
Cenci said, I really want to react and see what Ghareeb brings to this fight. His game plan was to throw some hooks, work the body, elbows and knees. He felt if he got a takedown, he could win via ground and pound. He's got 1 takedown already, and he's looking for a second.
He's looking to get those hooks in. Cenci. Oh, was an elbow off the break. I think he's following the theme of the night.
Yes, exactly. The trend of landing elbows continues. That was nice off the break for sure. Ghareeb attacks that lead leg.
And Cenci crashing in, closing that distance.
Ghareeb told us his plan was keep it standing, strike, and he felt he could pick him apart. Want to attack the body and the legs. He said there's a body tattoo on Cenci that he is going to target with a teep kick or an elbow, and that will result in a finish.
These nasty foot stomps. I don't know if you guys know what that feels like. It does not feel good.
Please don't do it. Just tell me.
Just those little bones in your foot, it's just so painful.
It looks so bad, man.
You never think about it. You're like, oh, that actually really hurts. I don't have shoes on.
Yeah.
This kind of sucks.
I mean, the closest I can relate to is like football cleats going on the top of your foot. And this, I mean, this is even worse. I mean, oh, nice knee on the break again. Cenci delivering, and we will reset.
Cenci looking really good right now. Ghareeb is too. They both had their moments in this fight.
Yeah. 5 first-round finishes for Ghareeb, 6 for Cenci. And both of these guys have faced top competition. Cenci's opponent win-loss record, 83 victories and 37 defeats.
Ghareeb is really targeting that calf kick.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's 4 now.
And right on cue, continues to attack that calf.
Made him switch his stance for a split second.
Right.
But like Ghareeb said, he's going to pick his shots. He's going to be calculated, and that's exactly what he's doing with the striking.
Oh, Cenci backs Ghareeb up. So we're coming up on 1 minute to go.
Cenci very stationary. Now he's starting to add some feints. He's starting to move the shoulders a little bit. Trying to get into his rhythm. Ghareeb again on the calf kick, man. Can't eat too many of those, especially in the first round. It can really throw your whole game plan out the window.
I can imagine. Coming up on 40 seconds to go. Southpaw stance from Ghareeb, and again going after that lead leg, but Cenci with a couple big shots.
Ghareeb thought about the takedown for a second, let him go.
Yes,
Once
let
he
it
felt
go.
that guillotine attempt, so you know what, I'm gonna just bail. I'm having success on the feet.
Right.
Let's stick to the plan.
Good decision. Make sure you're following the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting.
And they're gonna have some sore feet tonight.
Yeah.
Vinicius knocks him down.
Cenci drops Ghareeb.
Throws a socket kick to the body.
Oh. There was a huge shot from Cenci, dropping Nate Ghareeb and probably stealing the round if he wasn't already winning.
I think so. I think that kind of sealed it for him. Big moment for him. He was, he threw the most flurries and combinations out there. Here we go. Blitzes through. That right hand gets in, drops him, throws that socket kick to the body on the way up. Just really asserting his authority right now. He's not here to mess around. He's here to get a big win and ride that momentum.
Yeah, this is a huge fight for Vinicius Cenci. I mean, every fight is big, but definitely for him tonight as they go to work on Nate Ghareeb and his camp in Springfield Submission Society. Dan McIntyre. Sophie getting us ready for round number 2, the third of our 3 LFA lightweight matchups. The black belt in BJJ, Vinicius Cenci, happy to stand and trade right now with Nate Ghareeb.
Opens up with a jumping switch kick. Kind of like the Karate Kid.
Yeah. Thought that saw a little crane action there.
I can see in the eyes of Ghareeb, like he's really trying to pick where his shots matter the most. And he's dealing with the length of Cenci as best as he can, but he's walking into that cross. So he's got to be careful. Cenci swarming on him with hooks.
Again, solid strikes finding the target. Cenci letting those hands fly.
Brother, he might break his foot with the heel.
That's
his heel on the top of his foot.
Yes.
Very, very painful. It might not look like much when you're watching as a viewer, but trust me, that does not feel good. You won't be putting on your dancing shoes after a couple of those.
No doubt. Very close first round. Cenci barely outstriking Ghareeb 20-19.
You got to put your foot down eventually. He's got Cenci tap dancing right now against the cage.
Without a doubt. I mean, this is old school MMA by Nasty Nate.
Ghareeb coming back with the teeps, but I think he's got to get the hands a little busier. Whenever he throws the kicks, Cenci's catching him. Oh, that was a nice teep. He caught him at the perfect time while he's throwing the punch. I've seen guys fall from that many times, like Pedro Munoz. He got me with a good shot with one of those in our fight.
I remember it, my man. Oh, good body shot from Ghareeb. Wicked.
It's just when Ghareeb is on one foot throwing those teeps, it just makes it really dangerous against a long-rangey fighter like Cenci.
3 minutes to go, second round. Cenci outstriking Ghareeb here early on, 11-5 in the second frame. Throwing those combinations.
Man, he's just winging those hooks on Ghareeb.
Oh, good counter from Ghareeb.
Short right hand, yeah, lands clean. Big left kick to the body from Cenci. You got Ghareeb finally opening up with the hands now.
Right.
You can see the momentum starting to slowly shift, and Cenci being a little bit more uncomfortable, really trying to think about where he wants to put those next strikes. Beautiful uppercut from Cenci.
And his shots.
And a nasty stepping elbow from Ghareeb.
Exactly. 2 minutes to go. Nice jab from Cenci. Ghareeb attacks the body.
I'm hearing the corners shouting that the calf is cooked of Cenci. I would like to see Cenci stay long, utilizing that jab a little bit more. Maybe probe it out a little bit so he can find that backhand. Land the big power strike.
Cenci with the slight reach advantage of 2 inches. And a low blow.
Ghareeb says, come on.
And Keith Peterson is...
I never understood when the crowd boos. Who are they booing?
Yeah. Have you ever had it happen? I mean, even if it's not flush on, it's going to take a minute, okay? Now, who are they booing?
Are they booing the stop in the action?
They're booing the ref. They're booing the low blow. Are they booing me? Probably me. All right, Vinicius Cenci back up with 1:28 to go in this second round.
Open stance now from both fighters. I don't know if Vinicius is really an orthodox fighter. He steps right into the southpaw stance. Maybe he's worried about that calf kick. Nice dig to the body that comes up top.
And that's exactly what his corner was saying to Vinicius Cenci. Let's go to the body and then up top. Oh, and Ghareeb tumbles.
Nasty body kick from Cenci. And Cenci did say in the fighter meeting that he thinks the body's a little fluffy.
He did.
His words, not mine.
That's right. He did use the term fluffy.
Cenci's got one hook in right now. Ghareeb's got to fight the hands to try to get back to space, get him off of his back. Cenci's got to try to mess with the base a little bit, try to break his posture, get him down, put some weight on his hands so he could try to attack the back with both hooks. But Ghareeb did a good job maintaining his base, not letting up. This is a very tricky position. One bad move, you end up on the bottom. One bad move, you lose the position. And Ghareeb does a good job of turning in. Cenci still got the double underhooks. They're very sweaty now, so not a lot of control there.
Oh, do-si-do, and now Cenci up against the wall. And Ghareeb back to his foot stomps.
This was a fun round.
Back and forth. And we will move on to round number 3 in this lightweight matchup. Great action in that second frame. For new episodes of Inside LFA, fighter previews and latest on our events, follow the LFA at LFA Fighting. Now that was close to being illegal kick, Aljo.
But what they say, close doesn't count for anything but horseshoes and hand grenades.
Well said, man.
But I just love the educated aggression from Cenci right now. Just like from everything he said, he's doing everything that he said he would do. Lands a perfect shot on the ground, which could have really ended up really bad, but swarming him with punches, constantly attacking. Fun fight.
And for the first time, moving on to round 3, Kayla's got us going. This key matchup in the LFA lightweight division.
I feel like Ghareeb needs something big here.
We've had 4 fights and 4 finishes.
Third round, it's about the heart now.
Yeah, there we go.
Who wants it more?
Right away, Cenci comes back out, leading the dance, being the aggressor.
Cenci's just got to be careful crashing in because he could walk into one of those shots from Ghareeb, taking advantage of his reach advantage that he has.
Oh, body shots from Cenci landing, and now he shoots in.
Way too far.
Sprawl, and Ghareeb's having nothing of it.
Is Cenci slowing down? I don't know.
This has been back and forth. See who's got enough gas left in the tank here in the third round.
Man, Cenci's just swinging big shots. If they connect, bad things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
All bad intentions from Cenci right now. Ghareeb's still taking his time, being technical, looking for the perfect shot, but he's got to get going, in my opinion.
Cenci outstriking Ghareeb 52-44.
I would like to see Ghareeb maybe start to attack the body. Beautiful jab return from Cenci. Catch return again.
Those jabs and those straights definitely stopping Nate Ghareeb in his tracks.
He's got to get inside that long reach. I know he says he thinks he doesn't know how to use his length properly, but he's doing a great job tonight.
Yeah, a very intelligently fought matchup for Cenci so far. Again, pushes Ghareeb back. Remember, Ghareeb's got 7 career knockouts.
And 2 submissions.
Right, but he can end a fight in an instant. As we hit the 3-minute mark, final round.
I mean, he's hand fighting, trying to trap the hands, but I think that's the perfect time. Trap the hands, start to attack the body, come over the top, you know where the hands are. Beautiful kick to the body from Cenci again. Cenci goes to the body.
Benny Dararouche in the corner of Cenci going low, high, low, high. Wants him to mix it up a little bit.
And that was a beautiful low kick from Ghareeb.
Ghareeb catches the kick. Cenci fires back.
Man, Cenci's biting on those calf kicks a lot. He could use that to his advantage. Sell it, come up top. His coaches just said the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're seeing the same thing.
Straight down the middle. Cenci popping that jab.
2 minutes left in this round. Cenci's doing a good job maintaining his composure, maintaining the reach, controlling that distance. Not too many teeps from Ghareeb tonight.
And we thought, oh.
Beautiful head kick.
Wow.
Partially blocked, but it got through.
Just missed. And nice shot on the break from Cenci.
Ghareeb is using some bravado, trying to pull Cenci in. He could probably use that to his advantage if Cenci gets overconfident. Use that as a way to turn this fight around.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a little surprised that Ghareeb's not throwing more teeps.
Even the fakes, the threat of it, just to get him to, respect it, look at it.
There you go.
React. That's what you want when you're feinting and throwing attacks. Get the guy to react. Cenci's doing a good job of counter fighting. Ghareeb's got a counter to counter. There he goes. Some good feints now. He's backing him up, but Cenci just keeps finding a home for those hands.
He sure does. Beautiful combination. As time winding down, Cenci now outstriking Ghareeb 72-58.
Big right hook from Ghareeb lands.
Oh, punches in bunches from Cenci.
Man, the sweat coming off of these guys as they land strikes. They are working.
Without a doubt. Oh, elbow.
Ghareeb tries to step in elbow. Tries.
There we go. Ghareeb trying anything now as time winds down. And for the first time tonight, we will put the judges to work. But a very entertaining bout between Vinicius Cenci and Nate Ghareeb.
Really good fight. Man, Cenci looked on point tonight, in my opinion. Ghareeb didn't quite look like he normally does in his fights. Maybe it's just the length of his opponent just made it really, really difficult for him to get going. I don't know if it was overconfidence, but Cenci came in with a mission. He had a whole lot going on for him behind the scenes.
Well said, yeah.
And he fought like it tonight.
Exactly. He had a lot on the line. And I love this. No disrespect. That's what makes this sport so great. Incredible sportsmanship.
Very good technical battle.
It really was. This was a nice chess match. You can look at some of the highlights, and there is that.
Lands that big head kick, that throwaway left cross, follow up right behind the left head kick, and then Cenci just following up with those punches and punches. Constantly stepping on the gas with the combinations.
Well, we will get the official decision after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Smith, Torelli, and Ginsburg, all 3 scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Vinicius Cenci.
Bow to your Cenci. Big victory for Vinicius Cenci. Welcome to the LFA. He earns his 10th career win. And as he mentioned to us before, said this could be the turning point of my career. And Aljo, if that's the case, this was a very important win for him.
It really was, and he went out there and showed levels tonight. Fought well, used his reach very good tonight, and against a very tough, incredible opponent in Nate Ghareeb. Just, man, that was a great performance. Not a whole lot of mistakes made on his part.
No.
So, you know, that's what you want. You want to win, but you want to make sure the performance was good. It's one thing to win, but you made a lot of mistakes. Not a whole lot of mistakes on Cenci's part tonight. And yeah, great way for him to come back and show the world what he's made of and to prove to himself that he belongs.
Improves to a 10-4. We will see Vinicius Cenci again. Well, before we get to tonight's World Championship title fight, 2 more title fights highlight a can't-miss LFA 233 card next Friday right here on Vice TV.
On May 22nd at LFA 233, 2 titles will be on the line inside the LFA cage. In the main event, newly crowned welterweight champion Jonathan Piersma looks to begin his championship reign.
Jonathan Piersma with another submission win.
Across from him stands a brutal finisher with bad intentions, Diego Bianchini. The co-main event will see the lightweight title up for grabs as Richie Miranda aims to defend his title for the 2nd time.
Harris is over! That is all!
It all goes down on May 22nd at LFA 233.
Don't miss LFA number 233 next week from Western New York. Welterweight champion Jonathan Piersma defends his belt for the first time when he clashes with uber-tough Brazilian Diego Bianchini. And the LFA lightweight champ Richie Miranda puts his belt on the line when he battles New York's Robert Faricio in an East versus West title fight. Several top prospects will return to the octagon, including LFA Rookie of the Year nominee, the villain Dan Holt from Manchester, England, who makes his U.S. debut against another undefeated athlete, Stan Dorsonville, who has won all 8 of his fights, including his amateur career. Don't miss LFA number 233 next Friday right here on Vice TV. The former champ Rashad Evans will join me in the booth. We are back at the Foxwoods Resort Casino in Mashantucket, Connecticut, and it is time to hand out some hardware. The first of 5 World Championship title fights coming up in the next 3 events. What's up, Ron Kruk, joined by the former UFC champion who could be the future UFC champion very soon in a new weight class, Aljamain Sterling. And Aljo, what a night here at LFA 232. 5 fights, we saw 4 finishes and some really impressive performances by some of the lightweights.
Yeah, some really fun fights tonight and some crazy finishes, which, you know, just completely threw me off guard. I really didn't think it was going to go like that. Like, some of these fights were just unreal. Just fun to be a part of this night and to see these fighters just continue to grow in their career and push forward.
Yeah, Khamzaev and Livingston definitely made a statement in the lightweight division tonight. But now we turn our attention to the vacant LFA featherweight division, where the former champ Leon Douglas has moved on to the UFC, of course. So that opens it up for Brazil's Erick Visconde and Uruguay's Gustavo Pintos. Let's begin with the Brazilian. I mean, we hear it a lot, Aljo. Oh, he's great on the feet and on the ground, but he truly is. He's got the knockout of the year from the Fans' Choice Awards last year, and but he also puts that BJJ black belt to work as well. 6 wins coming via submission.
Yeah, he really does. He's the full package. He could do it all. He could strike, he could grapple, he's creative when he's in there. Just the way that he just improvises, that spinning back elbow, that hook kick that he likes to use. And of course, when he gets you down, takes your back, he's not just hanging out. He's looking to do damage, and he's always constantly looking for the finish. So he's just a whole package, fun to watch, full of energy, and he's got great footwork on the feet.
I mentioned these 6 wins via submission, 5 of those coming via rear naked choke, and as you saw in that video, he loves to attack the neck. Well, his opponent tonight is a striker, and he has 7 career knockouts out of his 10 victories. Gustavo Pintos, Aljo, he has yet to lose in his career. He has reeled off 10 consecutive victories.
Yeah, I know what that feeling is like, you know, to go up there and just constantly keep finding a way to win. But he does everything so well. He's an educated striker. The way he uses his jab, his range, his reach. I like the way he just strikes. He'll step away, and then he'll come back and strike again. It's hard to teach that at the high level, and it's good to see guys at the lower level still working their way up and showing that they're world-class and ready to go on to the next level. So for him, I'm super excited for what's to come. If he can go out there and get a statement win tonight, this would be huge for him, his country, Uruguay, and of course, LFA.
Absolutely. The eyes of an entire country, Uruguay, are on this fight now as Gustavo Pintos looks to make history and become the first LFA champion from that country. Well, the odds have changed a little bit as we get ready for this championship fight. Last chance to scan the QR code on the screen and get in on the action at DimeBet. DimeBet, the official casino and sportsbook of the LFA. Gustavo Pintos is the underdog at plus 245, and the favorite, Erick Visconde, comes in at a minus 370. Not only is the LFA a featherweight strap on the line, but so is South American supremacy.
Hi guys, I'm here Erick Visconde. I will fight for title tonight. I'm feeling so happy because I dreamed this one too much, and now here I'm living this my dream. I'm living Curitiba with my life, but I take a long time here in United States. I live in jungle, I need help my family. I go my house, my dad, my mama like 15 years old. This one is cowboy and big man. Today I will do big fight, I will take my belt, and I'm ready. This one, guys, I show you guys my big show.
Soy Gustavo Pintos. Hi, my name is Gustavo Pintos, and I'm fighting tonight for the featherweight title. Such an amazing for me to be here. But now I'm excited, I'm ready, I'm prepared. I'm going to bring back the title to my home. I'm from Uruguay, Montevideo, from Flor de Maroñas, that's my hometown. And I'm training with the Zeta team, the best team in Uruguay and in the world. It's emotions that are, for me, that this brings to not only for me, but for my people, for my family. So this is a gift for everyone that support my career over the years. What you can expect today is, again, a show, excitement, and I'm going for the knockout of the night tonight. I'm grateful for all of you, and I'm bringing the title back home for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Gustavo Pintos.
After a fight of the night performance in his LFA and US debut in November, unbeaten Gustavo Pintos looks for his 11th consecutive win tonight. As we mentioned, 7 knockouts out of 10 wins, 2 victories under a minute. He has a 51-second and a 44-second knockout win. This is his 4th title fight as a pro, Aljo. He's gone 3-0 in those championship fights, has a title in Argentina and a couple in Uruguay. But he has never gone 5 rounds. The longest fight of his career was a 3rd-round TKO. But he said, I trained very hard to go 5 rounds. He feels very confident in his cardio.
Yes, he really does. And you know what I love about him? It's just his confidence and his pride for his country. Wanted to represent and do all these cool things and really put on for his country and let people know it's possible. So this is a big opportunity for him to really showcase his skills to the world, put Uruguay on the map, and he's predicting a KO. He said he's prepped for 5 rounds. He's not scared or worried about any of these new challenges and thinks he'll be more than prepared for Visconde. And he thinks once he hits him, he will go down.
When we asked him what it would mean to you to become the first LFA champion from Uruguay, he said, this is the entire reason I have worked so hard representing my country. It would be pure joy. I want to make history. And he knows that this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
His opponent now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Erick Visconde.
We've seen some crazy spinning elbows tonight. The spinning elbow of the year was delivered by that man, Erick Visconde, taking out the tough Ari Farias at LFA 199 in the first event of 2025. 5th LFA appearance, 2nd LFA main event, comes in with a 3-1 record. He too has some championship hardware. This is his 3rd pro title fight. He is 2-0 in that fight, and he has won a pair of titles in Brazil, and one of those fights did go the full 5 rounds. He won via unanimous decision, and he is extremely excited. I love this kid, Aljo. You know, different personalities. Pintos is all business, and I think it's carnival every day for Visconde. He is super fun.
He really is. Just the energy that he brought to the fighter meeting was just super nice to see, especially after making weight. To have all that energy is just unreal. And again, this guy is just a pressure fighter. He's creative when he's in there. He can do it all. He's had so many fights, and he says, brother, I can do it all. I'm not worried about anything. There's nothing this guy can do or show me that I haven't seen already. So with that said, he's already got his prediction of how he thinks this fight will go, how he's going to finish it in highlight reel fashion. Calf kick, he thinks the spinning wheel kick knockout, and if he can pull that off, man, Mr. Visconde has entered LFA.
Yes, we've already seen a couple predictions come true, so we'll see if Visconde can continue that trend. You know, he demonstrated his finishing method on our producer, Jamie McClintock. He just didn't finish it, which I was really disappointed didn't happen. But Jamie, he hung in there tough. Tough. Another fighter representing California Mixed Martial Arts and head coach Chad George, 29-year-old Erick Visconde, cartwheels his way into the LFA Octagon. Time now for the main event, tail of the tape, powered by Monster Energy. Erick Visconde is 29 years old and the veteran Pintos is 5 years older. Pintos is 3 inches taller, but the Brazilian 1 inch longer in the arms. Both men made championship weight. Once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 232 main event of the evening. Scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the vacant LFA Featherweight World Championship, presented by Monster Energy. And now, for all those watching around the world tonight, and for those in attendance here in Mashantucket, Connecticut, are you ready for war? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This striker stands 5'10", weight in 143 pounds. He holds a perfect 10-0 professional record with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing a Zeta team, fighting out of Montevideo, Uruguay, Gustavo Pintos. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 5'7", weight in 144 pounds. He holds a 16-3 professional record with 6 wins coming by way of knockout and 6 by way of submission. Representing California Mixed Martial Arts, fighting out of Sorriso, Mato Grosso, Brazil, Erick Visconde. Your referee for the main event, Brian Miner.
Gentlemen, this is for the featherweight title. We went over the rules. Fight hard, keep it clean. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck.
They thought about it for a minute. Like, do we want to do this?
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's do it. Erick Visconde, a red tape, a red trunks. Gustavo Pintos, blue tape and shorts. We are underway, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. The LFA Featherweight Championship title fights.
And the build of Visconde, like a fire hydrant. Look at the legs. I mean I got a wife and all, you know, I'm just saying. They're pretty strong legs.
Pretty strong legs, without a doubt.
This is what I think Visconde does very well. It's like he's looking for the timing. He switches stances a lot, throws in a lot of feints, and obviously he has a lot of energy. I don't think the guy can get tired.
No,
then he goes.
Incredible cardio. Visconde really was harping on the point. He wants to use his strength and power. He came in, he felt so relaxed, so confident. He said, you know, I'm just going to keep pressuring Pintos, maybe catch his kick, playing him down. Just feels like this is his time.
Pintos' team and himself, they said they feel like Visconde doesn't really get tired because it kind of, his words, avoids the fight.
That's right, they did say that. And Pintos said, you know, listen, I can control and frustrate him. You know, this is a physical chess match. Pintos feels like if Visconde goes for a takedown, he'll stuff the takedowns. And he kept saying, Pintos did, I can confuse Visconde.
Look how light Visconde is on his feet. Just on his toes, bouncing in and out.
Yes.
Good cross from Pintos.
Just missed. Came inside, closed the distance, and as you said, Aljo, just missed with that cross.
There's a lot on the line tonight for these men. They're both trying to take their time, be extremely calculated. Nobody wants to make the first mistake.
Right, because it could be your last mistake.
That's right. Heavy leg kick from Pintos. Big left hook from Visconde, but it misses.
Pintos with 7 knockouts out of his 10 wins. He went to decision in his debut, LFA debut against Regivaldo Carvalho. That was back in November. We saw him hang up the gloves tonight and retire. Oh, and now the body lock, and Visconde.
There's a tight body lock, but the height difference. Pintos' feet still on the ground.
Yeah, Pintos 3 inches taller. Visconde working hard.
With the bomb means very good. Visconde's fighting hard for this takedown.
Wow, he sure is.
Hopefully he's not squeezing too hard to get it with his arms and his whole body, because that's very exhausting.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you're just working with the hands. Keep the lock tight, but don't overstress the entire body, because that's how you fatigue fast when you're grappling.
Right now, Gustavo Pintos fending off this takedown attempt, and yeah, great point, Aljo. At what point do those arms start to get tired and you let go of this takedown attempt?
It's really up to him. At some point, if he's going to have to bail on and make a decision, strike off the break or sit there and, man, honestly use up more energy than he probably wants to. I remember I fought Brett Johns. He did the same thing to me.
Oh,
and I
yes.
kept defending, and I knew eventually, once I broke, he was going to be tired, and I went right after him. So I'm curious if he doesn't get taken down, will he put the pressure on him, thinking that he's maybe a little tired from this clinch?
Under a minute to go, opening round. LFA Featherweight World Championship.
The thing about this double unders too is Visconde is like lifting him off of his feet, and Pintos is dropping his weight, let him carry all that weight with his two arms. That's a lot of work.
These two taking a page out of Nate Ghareeb's playbook and trying to land some foot stomps.
Pintos might make, okay, he went back to the overhook. Framing the face, sometimes you give up your back.
Oh, and he stumbles down, and now Visconde ate some elbows.
And there's that clinch we were talking about from Pintos. Using that range, that good tie clinch, throwing those knees up the middle. And Visconde fighting for that takedown again. If I were him, I would just break apart and just look to strike off the break to at least score.
Right, you gotta wonder how the judges will look at that takedown attempt. I mean, he had the body lock. There's no stat or time for how long he held the body lock, but it was half the round, and ultimately he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, and he did a good job using that half guard escape when the takedown failed. So maybe he could get there and try to do like a sacrifice throw and try to pull him on top and half guard escape through the back, and maybe that's his way and path to get the takedown.
Great crowd here at the Foxwoods Resort Casino, as always. So good to be back on the East Coast. Some passionate fans over here, Aljo.
Really? She's getting into it. She might be in the cage in a few minutes at this rate. Curious to know what she was saying.
Second round ready to go. Gustavo Pintos, Erick Visconde.
5-round fight. Not the most action, but you know, got to set the tone.
Pintos ready, and so are we. Pintos with the attacking of the lead leg with that kick.
Visconde switches stance a lot, which it makes it tricky for your opponent to set up attacks, just not knowing where you're going to be.
19 career fights for Erick Visconde, none bigger than this one. Gustavo Pintos has never tasted defeat, comes in with a spotless 10-0 record.
Visconde playing a little mind games, looking low with his eyes, and then feinting like he's going to attack. Some real tricky stuff right there.
They called it a physical chess match. Oh, spoon back kick just misses from.
He tried. He went for it. He went to the calf kick again. Let's see if he can go back up. He's thinking about it. Visconde is definitely thinking about it. But Pintos just seems like his eyes are locked in, and he's not going to get lulled to sleep so easily.
I mean, Pintos is 5'10". He's not a huge guy, but he has massive hands. He showed those yesterday, Aljo.
Some mallets.
Yes.
Those are mallets.
Well said. I mean, and that's why he has 7 career knockouts on his resume.
I said, Pintos, where are you going with those suitcases? He was like, what are you talking about? It's like, those hands. Beautiful low kick from Visconde.
Looking at the strikes thrown and landed in that first round, Visconde landed 3 out of 10 attempts, and Pintos 8 of 18.
I can see the dilemma here for Pintos. He wants to go forward, but the explosive power coming back from Visconde would just be devastating if he were to just take one bad step and Visconde were to time him.
I can understand that. Again, the chess match continues.
Visconde getting aggressive now, big left hook.
Back to the low kick.
He's thinking about spinning. Spin to win.
Ooh. Pintos caught Visconde on that break.
Yeah, right on the exit. Found a home for that left hook.
Did he clip him?
He clipped him and grazed him for sure.
I think he did too.
It don't take much with the heel. The heel is the hardest bone in the human body.
Man, just dropping so much knowledge tonight, Aljo. I love it.
Brother,
you have killed it, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
It's been a lot of fun. Under 2 minutes to go, second round.
Oh, wow. Right hand from Visconde. Pintos is now, you can tell he's a little worried now.
And Visconde comes back with the body lock. This time, Pintos.
You just gotta respect the power of the shorter build fighters, man. When they're throwing heat like that, it gets very dangerous, especially when they're bouncing. It's just hard to time when they're gonna go, when they constantly keep faking, switching stance. They lull you to sleep, and then they pounce.
And very impressive fast feet from Visconde. I mean, he got in there quick to cut the distance and get into this body lock, but...
And Pinto said he wants to frustrate his opponent. He said he won't take him down.
Exactly. Not sure what Pintos' team is yelling to him.
I mean, I would like to see Visconde look for some leg reaps here. You're not getting the body lock to the throw by to take the back. The overhook is too strong. Don't waste too much energy. Do the lower taxing attack and try to reap the leg where you can. Just makes it a lot easier. Off balance your opponent. Just constantly messing with the balance makes it that much easier to either strike off the break or to get the takedown.
And a short, sharp shot from Visconde on the break. 20 seconds to go.
And he lands the spinning elbow.
Wow.
Pintos wakes up.
The trend here tonight continues, and Pintos lands an overhand right as well.
Visconde can't get greedy, spinning too much.
Oh,
might
nice
open
level
himself
change.
up. And this is what we talked about, the wild card unpredictability of Visconde.
Round 2 in the books.
That was scary.
And another tough round to really score when you had Visconde being the aggressor, landing some shots, but then goes into the body lock and wasn't able to get the takedown though, Aljo.
Yeah, that's true, but that big elbow at the end there really hurt Pintos, and I think that might have been the biggest strike of the round. But here he goes, he lands a big left hook, cups his head, off the break, he spins, lands a beautiful elbow. You gotta just know, whenever you close the distance with Visconde, he's looking to spin to win. Nasty, right on the money.
Yes, finding the target. Getting ready for round number 3. LFA featherweight strap on the line.
Coach Chad, real quick, what are you telling Visconde in between the rounds?
We're telling him to stay calm. If he gets in on those body locks, we don't need to go for the upper body, just change levels. We want him to lock the hands around the hips.
Exactly.
Thanks, Coach.
Great stuff. Thank you, Coach. And you said exactly, you agree with Coach Chad George?
Yes. Don't want to waste too much energy with the upper body. He's a tall opponent. It's going to be hard to use that against him. Attack the legs. And he attacks the leg with a big lower leg calf kick. I don't know if that was above the knee, but it looked like maybe it was a little lower than that.
So let me ask, 2 rounds in the book, how do you have this one scored right now?
I'm feeling like it's very close, 1-1.
I agree. I think Pintos first round, Cenci 2.
That's how I have it too. And that's the problem with the shorter guy. He just keeps going under those strikes. You don't want to open up too much, and then you end up in this position. You're back against the cage, trying to fight off, hoping you don't get taken down. Gets taken down for a split second.
Yeah, this time he gets Pintos down, but not for long.
See, in wrestling, we wouldn't consider that a takedown.
Because he's back up so quick.
Yeah, it's just, you don't have control. You have to establish control for a takedown to count.
I like that. I like that.
But MMA is different.
Right.
This clinch just looks like it's starting to wear on both these guys.
Well, I mean, Visconde has had that body lock in and that clinch for minutes.
Taxes you. I'm trying to get a good look at his face, see if I can see anything. Like, whenever I'm in there fighting, I try never to stare my opponent in the eyes. I always like to look at the chest level just so they don't play mind games, looking down. Sometimes I'll occasionally look up just to see if something had an effect and see if they're maybe fatiguing, and I go right back to looking at the chest. Just like in football.
Right.
You don't want to get faked out, so you watch the hips.
Watch the hips, exactly. Watch that belly button.
I might be giving away too many gems.
Yeah, man.
that's how I know the attacks are coming. I can watch for the attacks just by watching that.
Yeah, you're bordering on another title shot, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, huge win over Yusuf Zalal your last time out, the LFA veteran Yusuf. And
I think Visconde is slowing down a bit. Maybe this is his break. Very, very low activity from both guys, but he's looked like he's more sitting on the outside, not wanting to engage. And I think that's smart. Gives you an opportunity to recover before you go back in trying to look for to finish. And here he goes, spinning to win.
Spinning to win. As we're coming up on the midway point of round 3. I mean, Visconde just like ducks his head. I mean, he
swings.
Just, swings for the fences.
But that's the danger. That's the firefight. You got to be careful, like getting too close to him. I would like to see Pintos utilize that jab. Fake the jab, use the jab. Fake the jab, use the jab.
That was the first time really Pintos ripped a body shot too.
He's got to be careful blitzing in like that. Because Visconde is looking to take full advantage of that when he gets close. Nice kick to the body from Pintos. Less than 2 minutes to go in this round. Very close round again on the strikes.
For sure.
Hard calf kick from Visconde. Partially checked by Pintos, but calf kicks still hurt, even if you check it. Still does what it's supposed to do. You're starting to see some swelling on that lead leg of Pintos.
Right now, Visconde outstriking Pintos a 9-5 in this third round. Overall, very, very close. Great shot from our crew there.
Yeah.
No damage. That calf and shin.
The longer this fight goes, the more that's going to pay dividends down the stretch.
And right back at it. Now he's targeting it. Pintos looking for some body shots.
Those are the better strikes for Pintos. Don't get too greedy because, man, Visconde's coming back with heat.
Kick to the body. Gets to the defense of Pintos. Under a minute to go.
I'd like to see Visconde jab a little bit. A little bit of some fundamentals, and then go back to the unpredictability of his attack, right?
Yeah.
Just to keep it basic.
Okay.
Get him to think about it, lull him to sleep, and then go back to the stuff that he's not suspecting and surprise him. Oh, like that.
Beautiful, right on cue. Swing back fist.
And
nice counter from Pintos.
Visconde shoots in on that single leg. He goes back to the body line. He's got to keep both hands on the leg. It's hard to take somebody down when you only have one hand on the leg.
And Pintos has shown great takedown defense and balance here in this championship fight.
That big left hook might have been the most significant strike of this round.
I think so too.
But close. He was about to spin. He was loaded up to spin right there.
Oh, and look at Pintos, a slight limp going back to his corner.
Yeah, those calf kicks will do that to you.
Without a doubt. You can see I'm just looking at it from here, cage side. It's definitely showing some bruising and redness.
There we go.
Yeah.
Some action right here. Visconde spins, but just hit the shoulder before he was able to get that dude to really have the impact that he wanted. Pintos goes to the body, goes up top, comes back with a big left hook on the chin. Almost sent Visconde to the canvas. He was able to catch his balance, keep his composure, but he shot immediately after that.
Yes, he did. Ready for the championship rounds. We go to round number 4.
This is uncharted territories for Pintos right now.
Hey, Coach, can I grab you real quick? As we head into championship rounds, what advice are we giving Pintos?
To just do what he knows and just keep striking and just keep at the distance. Just continue striking and just resist the wrestling.
Thank you so much.
Listening to Coach, comes out and continues the striking. Pintos going to the body kick from Visconde. Oh, man, Visconde's getting close.
He's getting close, man. Every time he pushes forward, just keep the reach, keep the range. I do that because I'm looking to shoot right after, and guys end up throwing, and then I can level change when they miss. But a guy like Pintos who's looking to strike, a guy who likes to spin and throw elbows like that got nominated and wins awards for Knockout of the Year. You got to be careful with guys like that.
Exactly. You know they're coming. I mean, everyone knows he got the Knockout of the Year award with the spinning elbow. So hard to defend, and it just takes one, and it's game over.
I like to see Visconde start to distract with those foot stomps, and then take his left leg and reap that outside leg, which is not on the cage. There's an opening right there for him to reap. Now it's on the other side. It's harder to do it when their foot or their knee is pinned against the cage because you can't get that leg behind it, that heel to drag it down and scrape it. But when his foot is on the outside, it's super available, I should say.
Okay. Keep an eye on that. Fight restarts in the center of the octagon on the Monster Energy logo. Coming up on 3 minutes and 30 seconds here in the 4th round.
Yeah, Pintos holding the center. He can sit here and just probe with that jab, poke at him. Don't overcommit. Draw out Visconde to throw something big and look to counter.
And you made the point, Aljo, this is uncharted territory for Pintos. The longest fight he's had was 3 rounds, so he's in the 4th round. Was not concerned, so he's got great cardio.
So close. He reaped the leg. Yes, so close. Pintos did a great job preparing for the takedown defense.
He sure has. He mentioned that. He said, I've got to stop his takedowns. Plan is to stuff him, and he's been able to do that. Another elbow from Visconde.
I mean, if you shoot 100 shots, you're bound to get lucky once, right?
Yeah, well said. Halfway through the 4th round.
But this is the smarter approach from Pintos. Work behind the jab, use his range, look for the openings and look for your counters, but don't jam yourself up and take away your reach advantage by getting too close to a powerful, dangerous striker like Visconde. I like to see Visconde start to utilize more feints.
Pace
there we go.
slowing down, there you go.
Pick it up a little bit, keep him guessing.
Fans looking for some more excitement here in the 4th round.
It's a dangerous fight for both these guys. They got to understand that you're risking a lot if you try to go out there and be reckless.
Without a doubt. Title on the line. Huge fight for both these men.
This could change their careers so easily with a big win. or a loss.
Absolutely. Pintos has never lost. Came in spotless. 10-0 record.
Swinging big shots. We got 1 minute left. He's finding a home for that T kick to the body. Lands a beautiful 2-3.
That was gorgeous.
Or was that a 1-2?
I'm going with what you say. 2-3, 1-2, whatever.
It connected.
It connected. We heard it.
And that's what I said. Sometimes he'll throw his combinations and then he'll exit and then he'll go right back on it's like stepping on the gas again.
Oh.
And he lands the hook kick.
Beautiful
Visconde.
kick from Visconde. Man, and Pintos just shook it off.
Pintos has to be annoying. Like, this guy keeps hitting me with all these trick attacks. Oh, that was a close head kick. That was a close call. That's the difference. You know, spin, give you back. You can't see what's coming behind you.
Exactly. Pintos, beautiful level change from Visconde to avoid that kick.
Gave him a little haircut.
Sure did. And time winding down in the 4th round. We will go to the 5th and final round to decide who will be the new LFA featherweight champion.
Hard round to score. The fans are booing, but that was a nice hook kick.
Yeah, there was some action.
Here we go, Visconde looking for his setups. Overhand right, big left, but it misses. Pintos just does a good job just maintaining the pressure, controlling the range. It was a 1-2 that he lands and he exits and comes right back. And Visconde, beautiful hook kick.
Wow.
Kind of like the rush hour. Which one of y'all just hit me?
Exactly.
Kick to the face, don't see it coming.
I mean, that was the kick of the round, maybe the kick of the fight. Both fighters getting final instructions. We enter the last round with the LFA featherweight strap up for grabs.
Oh, anything could happen in this round.
Without a doubt.
Both these guys' cardio holding up.
I agree. Here we go.
Visconde coming out hot.
"13 combined knockouts for both of these guys. Visconde slips, and now Pintos
fighting that key lock right now. Looking for the Kamaru key lock. Pintos wise, pushing him against the cage. He's got to smash his hips into him. Take away any space for him to create room for him to use that key lock. Don't get close.
No, no. Visconde just keeps swinging wildly.
And he's swinging for the fences. I like to see him tighten it up. Use a jab. It will set up his attack so much more.
That's really well said.
I know he has a reach disadvantage, but double jab your way in there. Look like you're about to go do it again, and then set something else off of that. Pintos landed a big right hook.
Pintos needs to follow that up, though. Land and continue to throw, and now Visconde really fighting for that single leg takedown.
Look at that base,
and he
reaps the leg. Pintos defender, he's got to get that right leg out. Trapped, he's got to turn his knee down to the mat and then limp leg out so that he can escape back to his feet and do like a split lunge so he can stand up. Right now his knee is twisted. He doesn't want to turn in and rip the knee. It could be dangerous. But if he turns that knee point straight to the mat, like just like that, he can get back to his feet.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go. We will restart. Visconde with the takedown. That was a big takedown, no doubt about it. Now he goes back to the calf kicks.
This is a tight fight. It might come down to this round.
It really could. I mean, it's been close. It could be 3-1, it could be 2-2.
Yeah.
Visconde maybe doing the more damage.
I want to see Pintos use that range a little bit more. Just don't jam yourself up, but use the range, find your shots. Add some fakes. Oh, I think they might have headbutted each other.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just gotta be careful when he steps in, because Visconde ducks his head and he swings for the fences, and then he comes up big.
Right. That lands. It could be lights out. Under 2 to go. Who's got one last flurry in them? One more attack. This could make the difference.
Yeah, I think Visconde's in the driver's seat right now for this round. Pintos needs to pick up the volume. Just be a little bit more active. He's holding the center, but to me, holding the center doesn't count for much unless you're doing damage.
Yes.
The other guy's out striking you, out pointing you. You can hold the center all you want. But I'm no judge.
Oh man, you've seen a fight or two. Visconde out striking Pintos now, a 58-46. Visconde continues to circle around the octagon with that movement.
Yeah, I think this is what Pintos and his team were talking about, saying that Visconde moves a lot.
Old tumble and quickly back up.
Man, that is like a Tasmanian devil.
I mean, just one speed. It's fast forward. Coming up on 40 seconds.
I'd like to see Pintos push him. Just walk him down.
Yes.
Hands up, walk him down. You know he's going to spin. You know what's coming back towards your way. It's not a jab, and it's really not a cross. It's big hooks and spins.
Yeah, Pintos needs to go. He's trying, but
there you go, to the body.
Body shot. Visconde catches the flying knee.
Try to get some air miles with that one.
And they just hold the leg now. Oh, but he dumps Pintos. As time winds down, the bell sounds, and a back and forth fight for the LFA featherweight title.
Oh, I think he said something's broken. Did I read that?
I didn't see him come over. You're talking Erick Visconde said that?
Yeah, it looked like he said something. I don't know. I hope that's not what happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep on. Okay.
No, it sounded like he was whispering that he broke something, but I just don't see where that would have happened. Maybe he's speaking Portuguese and I just don't know what he's saying.
Portuguese is not up to speed.
Come on.
You check out the highlights here. That was overhand left from Visconde as Pintos was coming in. And then to end it was the catching the knee, and Visconde.
Yeah, he got in on the shot, held the position for the rest of the round, kind of rode it out. But man, back and forth fight, really hard to call. Some highlight moments that looked really, really scary and dangerous from both guys, but mostly on the side of Visconde.
An entertainment bout for the vacant LFA flyweight championship. '29-year-old Brazilian Erick Visconde looking to become another Brazilian champion. Gustavo Pintos hoping to be the first ever LFA title holder from the country of Uruguay. Judges calculating their scores, and it looks like Mike Kendall is back inside the octagon. So let's get the official decision. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of championship MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Torelli scores this bout 49-46 Pintos. Judge Ginsburg scores this bout 49-46 Visconde. And Judge English scores this bout 48-47 for your winner by split decision and new LFA featherweight world champion, Erick Visconde.
The lifelong dream has come to fruition. Erick Visconde has become the LFA featherweight champion. It was not easy. It went to a split decision. But Brazil has another LFA champ. Visconde scores his 17th career win, gets the hardware from LFA CEO Ed Suarez, and the Cowboys riding into the sunset. It's Carnival for Erick Visconde, and he's standing by with Aljamain Sterling.
That was a very entertaining and exciting fight. Went back and forth. Wasn't sure what was happening and who was probably ahead. Is there any doubt in your mind that you thought you were winning that fight?
All right, guys. Now, I don't have a word for speak now. But I am so happy. In first round, I broke my hand. And I know I can do more here in cage, but I promise, guys, next time I will do my better version. But today, I did this show for you guys. Sorry, guys, but I know I can do more.
I thought that's what you were saying. Something broke. You still managed to get the win. Very close fight, but big win for you. So what do you feel is going to be next for you in your career?
Você quebrou a mão, mas você conseguiu ganhar, trazer a vitória para você.
Então, but I know I'm so happy. I told this one. I want a big flat now. Sorry, my English, but I promise you guys I'm studying more for speak very good. And I don't know. I will talk about with my team, my coach, my manager for I will do next time. But I'm happy now, guys. Thank you for LFA. Thank you, guys. Nice to meet you. And my family here too, thank you very much. I love you guys. I love LFA. I love everyone coming for watching that fight, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Erick Visconde.
The first of 5 World Championship title fights is in the books. You are looking at the new LFA featherweight champion, Erick Visconde. Well, the madness continues next week with 2 title fights on the line. There is the matchup, a doubleheader of championship fights. Welterweight champion Jonathan Pierce-Mudd defends his title against Brazilian Diego Bianchini, and Robert Barricchio challenges the reigning champion Richie Miranda for the lightweight strap. Tickets are still available at Ticketmaster.com. Double header of title fights. What a night with 4 finishes out of 6 fights. Luis Francis Canelli is back in the winning book, and so is Adam Livingston. What a performance by him. That crazy walk off a knockout. There is the man Ansar Khamzaev, rear naked choke win, and Vinicius Cenci battled out to a unanimous decision win. Great action here. We'll see you all next week on Vice TV.